Welcome back to Geek It Out. I'm yours truly, the Nate Meister, here with the boys, DonPrime, V, Thermal Detonator, Cigars Bacon, and the Late.
What's up?
Hello.
Good evening out there, everyone. Welcome to Geeking Out and 6-Scale Survival Guide as a sidekick on Facebook.
Hello.
So,
That's all I got. That's all I got. I got nothing else.
Yeah, you know what? Notice I didn't notice Capsule Corp is with V right now. Look at that. Look at that shirt.
Yeah, I'm sponsored. It's my new job, baby.
At Capsule Corp?
Yeah.
Are you like the lost half brother of Obama? You know, because Professor Breach was getting funky on the other side of the Earth at some point.
Yeah. We're
gotcha.
trying to branch out.
Hey, other than when you played, it might get exploded by giant space lizard men. Being a half owner of the most richest company in the world wouldn't be so bad.
Listen, man, our Dragon Ball finders have gone insane once they found out Shenron is real and you can actually make wishes. So they're they're selling off the market.
And I'm just like, I have no idea. Ooh.
Yeah, but you also have to worry about saber-tooth tigers or T-Rexes coming and eat you.
Oh yeah. That's why we put everything in capsule. You can just, if you need to get away, you throw it on the ground and poof, and you got a vehicle and you can drive.
Or cyborg ninjas that have daggers for hands, like
you don't want
Popeye. But those are the easy guys.
Those, yeah. You can deal with those. It's the people from outer space that you got to worry about for whatever reason. They keep coming back.
The blow cities in the Kingdom Come.
It's okay. It's a good thing we have insurance, right? That's what it's for.
Or giant.
Well, no, there is an insurance. It's called the freaking Dragon Balls. But if you can't get that insurance, you can always go to the next planet for their Dragon Balls.
Yeah,
right? We got insurance upon insurance.
Mm-hmm. You just keep on the next planet to find those Dragon Balls and just it's a whole cycle.
The worst is you end up in the worst that happened. You end up in the home for infinite losers.
But all right, guys. For today's What If episode, we've got a lot to discuss because May 4th will soon be here. We got a month and a half till it comes in.
Yeah,
and
that really is that close. Jeez.
Yeah. So. And May 4th, like last year, Hot Toys went bonkers with their reveals. Like no one even saw these coming, especially the freaking Blurg. That was yeah. So I was like, here was last year's May 4th, right here. So we had the Blurg and Mando coming back. We had the Grogu set, which I'm like, this was a given. This was going to happen because they love throwing Grogu's at us. A Stormtrooper Commando, right, with Commander with the Pauldron, but this is pretty much a Rogue One reissue at this point, with just the Pauldron itself, which is cool. Like I wanted some Rogue Ones, so good for army building. And then of course Echo.
Everybody wanted Echo, just not quite the one.
Not this.
People wanted necessarily in comparison.
Not quite like this.
I mean, what do you guys what did you guys? How was your guys' expectation for this lineup? Like, were you excited for this? Or like, yeah, this is you gain the Mando, Grogu, the Stormtrooper, and Echo. Like, was this the one you're like, man, they've nailed it, or they're like, you could do a little bit better, but I'm glad you gave us something.
Oh, I was excited. Man. I was going bonkers. Everybody was like, yeah, General Grievous is going to be the next best thing ever. And I was like, are y'all your damn minds? I'm going for the Blurg and Mando over here.
You just like saying the name of that creature. That's all that is.
I mean, the Blurg, if you want it, that's great. I mean, from this angle, and it looks like a land piranha almost.
Now I don't know why I've never looked at that before, but now I see it. I'm like,
it's a piranha.
It's a land piranha.
Look, yo, Thermal Detonator, if you sold this, like, you would think this was a piranha? Like a land piranha?
I would probably think it's some weird thing that branched off the piranha family, and then everybody hates it. It's the one third cousin that nobody likes.
Oh my god.
Dude, if there were walking piranha like those walking catfish, that would be one of the most terrifying animals that anybody had existed on the planet. If something like that existed. Wait.
Dude, definitely looks like something from like the creature from the deep lagoon. I don't even know how you'd approach to ride that thing. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm all right. I'll walk.
I'll take the speeder and bike instead, even if it does look like it'll fall apart after traveling a mile.
I'll go find some Jawas and round them together and have them pull my cart.
And have them pull a chariot.
Yeah. So, guys, I wanted to bring up Demon's $5 super chat.
Hey, thanks, man. Yes. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thoughts on the crazy Mando Season 3 rumor that Grogu will have a modified IG-11 reinforced in Beskar and used as a mech? Oh my god. I would actually buy that, not gonna lie. I would actually buy that. It's crazy idea, but I honestly would buy that. Like a
proportion. Well, the funny thing is, proportionally, I'm looking at the Hot Toys Grogu and the IG-11, and it might actually work in the torso dimensionally.
Dude, would this be like in Ninja Turtles? Would it be a Krang 2.0? You know how Krang is. Is this where they're getting their ideas? They're like, ninjas.
Well, I mean, it's basically Grogu in an Iron Man armor. I mean, I know we've talked about it, but this is the Iron Man version in Star Wars now.
Is he good? Oh my god, is he Vader? Because Vader's the same way, because he has like a mechanical legs and arms, and he's under that beast or whatever Obi-Wan says. He's like, he's more machine than man now.
They're going to put Grogu in Ed 209.
I'm loyal as a puppy.
Drop the weapon.
Oh,
I did drop it.
Awesomeness.
Turn it off. That's my favorite scene.
I still laugh my ass off in that scene. I'm like, you gotta feel sad for the guy, but I'm here like, he's some screwed up lawyer. It's all good.
Because everyone gets to like business meetings. That was an official morning meeting. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, we're not. It wasn't like a full-on corporate celebration. It was like, hey, we're just doing a business meeting. You know, we have put it on your Outlook. Let's come and join it. And then it was like, yeah, hey, what happened to Paul? He died.
He's no longer with us.
Yeah.
You call that a setback?
Yeah, he's going on to different ventures. So is that what they say? I keep forgetting what they say.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Mando pull, or he goes over to the farm. You know that farm is always nice. Upstate farm. Yeah.
Mando rabbits again, George.
Mando pulls what looks like a Jedi animal calming trick with the blurg. He turns out to be force sensitive. That moment was the first sign. Well, if they're passing out freaking force sensitive cards to anybody, like Finn freaking nowhere at the end of Rise of Skywalker, I'm guessing everyone gets a freaking force sensitive card at this point. You get one.
Dude, I would hate that. I would hate that Mando become like a force sensitive person. Like, I get like. It's cool that people are Jedi and stuff like that, but at the same time, like it would ruin the allure of Mando for me. Of just like, no, he's just some dude. Like, go ahead, Don.
Well, yeah, no, because Mandalorians can take on Jedi without the need of the Force. So it kind of also diminishes the lore of the Mandalorians themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes them so badass, Mandalorians, because they're the greatest hunters in the galaxy. You know, various warriors in the galaxy. So it would just diminish that whole like force sensitivity thing. I'm like, nah, don't do that to Mando. Keep him badass as usual.
Yeah, it's like finding out, like, you know, he's like, you know, Batman, he was actually had Superman powers the whole time. And it's like, wow, well, that sucks.
What a letdown.
Makes sense why he keeps surviving. It makes sense.
It's like, how do you keep fighting these gods? It's like, I don't know. Kryptonite. Who knows?
Money.
It's like, you know what? I drink muscle milk every day.
No. I mean, you've seen that. Well, you've seen the new trailer, right? The red band. It's Butcher, man. He's giving everyone out some Compound V.
Yeah, dude. Freaking, I can't wait for that. I'm like looking at Soto. I'm like, Butcher.
Speak of the devil.
Yep. Diabolical.
Oh, man.
Well. I
That's
can't
gonna
say
be
the
fun.
next words.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. But hey, guys. So I know this kind of like a out of nowhere question for the panel, but as we go along, we're gonna be naming what would be your top 4 figures that will be released through pre-order on May the 4th. So if you have an idea of a figure you want, it should be a simple question because we have a lot to go with in the past few years with all the movies and films, and we got May 4th coming up. Hot Toys might be dropping some fire, and I have a list already, and we're gonna just go through it as we progress through. And Lane will be back.
All right, that's fine. If we want, let me know when you're gonna do it. We can.
Right now.
Right now. All right, so I'll go first, man. Okay.
So my first one for me, right? Actually, give me
So
Okay,
I think he's looking at
my nephews are popping up. Okay, so all right. So here is the 212 gang, which I'm hoping that we might get. And sorry, my nephews are over today. I'm like, damn it. They're fighting each other. I'm like, how can I stop this? No one is supervising them.
We're talking about toys here. All right, nephews. Little kids.
Actually, give me a second. Yeah, just give me one.
All right, I'll go. It's even better.
I'm here like coming in and out telling them to shut up. Because they're fighting. They're literally just fighting each other. They are constantly doing this over their iPads. Anyway, let's go back to this. So the 212, because we have the 501st come into play, that we came to play last year, right? But I feel that if we slip this in through the Stormtrooper portion, where the Stormtrooper Commando, I wouldn't mind at least a 212 from the season 7 of Clone Wars. Because they did appear in there at the bridge for a while. Not many accessories to them, but we also got the 2005 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, right? So why wouldn't they just drop this for pre-order on May the 4th?
It'd be good, actually, honestly, because you look at the sales of all the other clones. Speaking of Sean has a good collection. What's up, Sean? There you go. They already put it out there, so I'd be up for it, man. More clones, more troopers. They're honestly the best.
Yeah, this was my first on the list as far as like while we're on May 4th to be dropping is another clone trooper, and they did appear in season 7, and we do know that Hot Toys has a license for the season 7 Clone Wars. I don't know if they expanded their license to the other seasons, but we know that the 212 were there for a moment.
Well, I mean, we're coming up on the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. So,
That's
I mean, with that being said, I'm almost expecting to see if we're going to get a clone because, I mean, I'm right on that boat with you. I'm waiting on that 212th and the airborne variant. But I would almost venture, even if the 212th could come out, I'm saying we're potentially going to see phase 1s. Now, the phase 1s, they could potentially do a different bunch of molds from like the Battle of Geonosis. You can have lieutenants. You can have the sergeant. You can have the captain. And you can have a shiny version. You can have a veteran version, phase 1. So, because again, we don't have any shinies. We don't have any vets. We don't have any just normal clones. They're all, colorized or belonging to specific battalions.
Wow, I forgot about the Titan Clones this year. Yeah, 20th anniversary to this year. So, hell, we might even see some shinies come into play. That would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, phase 1 shinies. Yeah, I probably won't army build as much with them because even though I do like the shinies, I'll probably just get maybe 2.
All white ones.
But then that would potentially go for a double dip. And Sideshow, Hot Toys finally releases the B2.
Oh,
And then
wow, yeah.
And if they do the B2, they got to do the B1 because they both potentially, well, more so the B2, but both the B1 and B2 can also correspond to Mando potentially if we get even more flashbacks.
Jeddah Patrol. Did someone say clones?
Clones.
So yours would be a shiny, Don, right?
Well, I don't know necessarily a shiny, but I'd like a lieutenant or a sergeant.
A lieutenant. Okay, so a phase 1 at least.
Yeah,
a phase 1. I got you. All right, V, you're next. What would be your substitute for a clone trooper or a stormtrooper coming to play for May the 4th?
May the 4th, man. I'm gonna go with Black Croissant. I keep saying croissant. Yeah, croissant. I'm like black croissant, and I'm like, that's.
I want some bread
Not quite
now.
as intimidating.
Yeah.
Not quite as intimidating.
No, he's like, we're gonna bring in some muscle.
bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant. What?
Yeah. It's like, who do I hire the French chef here?
Black
no,
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Black Chrysanthemum.
Black K. He goes
Yeah.
for Black K as well. Yeah.
Black Chrysanthemum, man. I mean, honestly, man, I love a Wookiee, and I love like the hair, and I really want to see them take another shot at like a Chewbacca-esque kind of figure. So, the dude is definitely badass in my eyes, and I would love to have him as a shelf presence. Like he's one of
he could erase the TFA Chewbacca memories.
Yeah, man, you see that? It looks like a dog that really needs to be put down. It's like, man, kind of don't do that to him. So, but with him, it looks like they took great like the creature effects, like the people that made him took like a good amount of time making his like eyes more apparent, and I think that Hot Toys can do that, probably come through on that pretty well.
Do you think that the Book of Boba Fett's the Book of Boba Fett finale numbers did better than Mandalorian finale season 2? So even though there's a lot of hate for the show, the numbers did well. So
I mean, but how much
we'll push for this?
I mean, how much of that was people saying, "Oh, I really like the show," and how much of it was people saying, "I want to see how cringe this really gets"? Because there's also that.
Hey, numbers are numbers, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean, bad press is still press.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. I think people caught up. I think people binged watch. They're like, listen, man, the last 2 episodes are really good. You got to watch it and see what happens. If they're pulling this out, Demon.
Oh,
dang, man, you got me. You uncovered the secret. Good job, detective.
Oh, man.
Detective.
You're gonna start ripping arms off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my brass knuckles infused in my knuckles and have them electrified.
Looking for random space lizards to start messing with.
Exactly, transitions.
Just point me to the bar where I can listen to Max Rebo and see Mommy.
Oh my God! Rest in peace, Mommy, and hopefully Max Rebo is still alive somewhere.
Yep.
No, man, Damien, man.
Yep.
Thanks, man. That was a really good one, though. That was definitely good.
Now, real quick, I just want to jump in. So, Negan X, as far as like the 2/12 and all the variants, if I had to say that Hot Toys are going to make one, I would almost say they might do the airborne variant, because when Sideshow did that, that was actually a limited edition run. So, and again, that's what's going to sell, especially like you said, they already have 501st figures. So again, if you do an airborne version of the clone, which, is different armor and different helmet than even a phase 2, that's something that people are going to buy because it stands out, especially if people are army building or you're going for the different clones and all the different battalions and colors. It's one of those standout figures, especially if they give you one of the, like a decent size length pole for your dynamic display, so it can actually look like he's, fast roping down.
But here's another thing I wanted to bring up, DonPrime, is that even if the figures are still in stock, doesn't necessarily mean that it's hurting Hot Toys' bottom line.
Exactly.
It means on the contrary, the whole thing with Hot Toys is not in the limited game anymore. They're in the producing game. and they're producing all these figures and they're selling, then why should they stop producing them? You know, I'm just saying is that we're in the overproduction mode of Hot Toys now. It's not the limited game anymore, and they're being bought up left and right. Hey, you know, more power to Hot Toys. So
now I will say that I do see the potential that the actual like DX brand, I'm hoping they actually keep that kind of like the exclusive or like the higher end. Now, granted, like the DX, it generally means you're getting more uniform options. You have the ability to, you know, to change the uniform or do different display things. And it usually has the potential to come with a vehicle or a major accessory. So, I mean, I potentially see that becoming their quote unquote limited versions of figures. And, you know, you have the regular MMS, video game, TV, all those different lines, you know, will be the mass market ones.
Okay. So let's get back to V real quick. Has final send off about Black Chrysanthemum. So Black Chrysanthemum is pretty much your go-to for May the 4th. Hopefully a pre-order release or even a tease at that point.
Yeah, he's number 4 slot. So, are we doing like the top 4, or are we just doing?
Yeah,
like
pretty much top 4. We're going down the
right.
list. Yeah. The one that you. So we're going from least to best. So
yeah.
So your more least option that would pop up. If you're okay for him not popping up, that's fine. You still got your best come down. So
he's a dream. Like he obviously he's like a dream pick that I would want, but I don't feel like the amount of care that is needed to make this figure that Hot Toys would invest into. I think if anything, like it would be a third party that would make him, but even then, it's just too much. It's too much materials to get this guy with all the accessories that come with him too. So, but if he does drop, I will be popping off. Like it would be nuts to get him. Like it would be insane. But that's why he's number 4, because I don't think it would be realistic.
I got you. All right, Lane. Your turn. What is your number 4 pick for May the 4th pre-order release?
For replacing the Storm Commander?
Storm Commander, yeah.
I would probably say keep it in Troopersville. There are so many troopers, but
either you go the trooper route or you go with the Black Santa route that V went in.
I would probably say, honestly, for me, that I would like to see them do. Honestly, I'd really like to see a new Imperial officer. So, like, it wouldn't need to be, or this is like shooting out because this would be least expected. But I would say like an Imperial officer. Like, I don't know, just to keep it from, if it was from Mando, say the Imperial officer from the first episode with the Night Owls in season 2, who is the commander of the ship that they infiltrated.
Yeah.
Who's a known actor and stuff. He's been in a lot of stuff like that.
Titus, what is it? Titus Welliver?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, Titus, yeah.
Well, I mean, Lane, I'm kind of loving what you're saying, because without you realizing it, they already have the armor, both through the Mud Trooper and the upcoming Transport Trooper, to do Veers.
Yeah,
General Veers.
He would be really cool. I mean, if original trilogy-ish, I would probably say I'd really like to see him do one of the, like, if they were just willing to do whatever. The AT-AT Trooper. You know, the AT-AT driver that was with Veers.
Oh, the pilot?
Really the driver. The one, doing one of them would probably be like if there was a trooper type, because the original trilogy, I think they, they have kind of the TIE pilot stormtrooper almost kind of combination to their armor and stuff with their style. So I would probably say something like that, or one of the, or the, like, gunner, the Death Star, guys,
gunner, yeah.
Like the Death Star gunner, not the Death Star gunner, but the guys who I think they showed them.
The one in Mandalorian, the weird helmets. Yeah, I got you.
But I'd like kind of an officer, like an Imperial officer or something like that, because I think that would make a good compliment to like Moff Gideon if you're getting him, or any like Moff Tarkin or anything like that. So
or Krennic,
or to go with Krennic, or like you said, General Veers. It could be a name person, or just one of the more generic Imperial officers.
Well, I mean, and I
The
think
lady
with
officers.
Andor coming out, I think we're gonna potentially see either like a reissue of Krennic because he's very well be making appearances because it's at that point the Death Star is still in construction.
Yeah,
but it's in like the last stages.
Yeah, but something like that with some sort of Imperial officer, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like that guy. If you were going to do it part of the Mando line, like maybe obviously there would be a limited group of people who would buy it necessarily, but like if they did it for a special or something like that,
Gotcha.
like they did for the Stormtrooper commander.
What about the Lambda shuttle pilots at the last episode of season 2?
Yeah,
it's almost like that space pirate where it almost had like a little bit of that alien vibe.
Yeah, anything like that. But like, I since we've had a more general we've had a bunch of troopers. Let's get an officer or something like that because I think they're some of the more, you can fill them out in so many different spots and they could go into so many different lines. It doesn't matter how long you've been collecting or not.
Yeah, and they need to come with like a magnetic rank setup so that like have them come with different ranks.
Would be neat. You could stick
but also not only have them potentially come with the different badges, but have as long as the uniform matches up color, have them have the different colors based on what if they're in ISB or if they're in the Army or if they're in Comp Nor, all like if they're really gonna do an officer, like give you options.
Yeah,
like you're saying to send it anywhere.
Yeah, I think that would just be like really cool, but it would be something like for Toy Fair special or something, so it'd be a small number of them, and it wouldn't necessarily sell out right away, but that's when I think I would sell like an officer, a generic officer, or one of the like Death Star guys, like the gun, actually guys who did the countdown and fired the actual Death Star.
They did appear in Mandalorian season 2, so you never know. You never know.
Something Empire that you could apply to original trilogy, since there's a lot of guys like you have a lot of the original trilogy, or you could, if you got a bunch of stormtroopers, you could do and pointing and giving. Yeah. Thanks, Bob Dylan. See, you just always.
It's
the light of my life for this. Thank you.
Lane's looking for the hot chrome one. The hot chrome one.
Hot mommy troopers.
Yeah, the hot chrome red one.
Yeah.
But that something like that would be what I would pick.
Okay.
Officer or something.
For your
like
number 4.
Or more generic, like original trilogy, not officers, but just like Death Star gun guys or something like that.
All right. That's a good one. I definitely will want to see more of some of the officers, especially maybe like bring back not bring back, but General Veers in his AT-AT officer look. That'd be pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. But before we continue to Cigars Bacon, I want to bring up a couple of comments here. Lake Studio, drop an ARC Trooper 5s or ARC Trooper Echo for May the 4th, and it's GG. Good game. Forget all the others. This would be more hype than any Imperial officer or Chrysanthemum. I have spoken. Hey, Lake Studio, I'll one up you with this one. Captain Fordo ARC Trooper. Okay, bring my boy in. All right, the original red ARC Trooper. All right.
Doomslayer music, Captain Fordo. It's like he was Doom Guy before there was Doom Guy, like the actual Doom Guy. So
heavy metal intensifies.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also Peter Lamb, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I saw you pop up on the chat. So it's like, oh my God, Peter Lamb is in the house. But all right, guys, let's continue on with Cigars and Bacon. Cigars, what is your number 4 on the list?
I'd like to see an OT TIE Fighter pilot.
Oh, that would be cool.
Ooh, OT Starfighter, a TIE Fighter pilot. That actually would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's because I was almost thinking a pilot, like the different variations of the clone pilots. But like the OT and have it almost like how Sideshow did the special Rogue One version where it was actual like a leather flight suit. Something like that.
Yeah. I just think it'd be awesome to see an original trilogy TIE Fighter pilot brought to Hot Toys.
I know they
did the
First Order
for what the sequel trilogy, but that won't.
I keep getting mixed.
That one. Sorry,
go ahead. I keep talking over somebody. My bad, dude. I keep getting mixed up every time I see it. I'm like, oh, TIE Fighter pilot, and then I'm like, oh, sequel trilogy. It sucks.
But that figure, I've seen it in person. Like the First Order TIE pilot. It's actually really nice and a really good figure. It really is. So that's what would make me more excited for seeing actually an original trilogy one. I think they would kill it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, look at them, man. They've been killing every trooper that have come out is always good, right? So you have like the OG trooper here. Like it's never the troopers. Hot Toys troopers are always like a work of art to me. Like they always look good, and they're never like it's never crappy. So.
Has Hot Toys ever did the? I know they did the Force Awakens TIE Fighter, but they ever did the original trilogy TIE Fighter?
Nope.
No, Sideshow was making them at the time.
Really?
So it could be a new one too that they haven't done before. So it's not like they're reissuing it or anything if they were to do it.
Well, they do it under the Mando line. They don't have to worry about it because that's a new license for a new property under the Star Wars umbrella. So, I mean, they can do it.
No, I would like them to do more pilots because I've always been mad at Hot Toys for never giving us Poe Dameron as a pilot. So I'm like, come on, give us more pilots. You're throwing pilots at freaking Luke all day. Throw a phone with Poe, man.
Just
Nate, just army build Snowspeeder Luke. Just pop all the heads off, and then you got your little pilot crews.
I know, but they give us like all the ones. Like we have they gave us like 2 BB-8s, right? So
yeah,
give us some Wedge Antilles while you're at it.
Yeah, exactly. Give either Wedge Antilles or give freaking BB-8 his dad. Like he's been missing his dad.
Yeah,
I'm like damn.
He's like a little puppy when he comes. Like, oh, dad.
That's actually it's a good figure. Actually, I think that one is. I've seen it in person. I don't like the design as much, obviously, as the original one, but it's actually a pretty cool looking figure.
It's a decent design.
Yeah. It's an update. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you looked at the title, like, all right, I could see the transition here that they would go from that. It is actually not that bad now. I'm looking at it again.
And it's like you can get it. I could have bought it for like slightly over $200.
Really? Wow.
So
anything Force Awakens is like a discount.
Everything except for a couple of figures, they're all discounts. Like the guardsmen for Snoke are pretty expensive.
They are.
Those and the Rise Skywalker Rey because she was made at
Stormtrooper Finn.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That was the other one. Stormtrooper.
Yeah, that thing is still going high.
With the blood on the hand.
Yeah, the blood marks on the helmet. Yeah, that one's going for a pretty penny.
Even the Funko Pop goes for hundreds of dollars. It's ridiculous.
It's insane, dude.
You know what? I'm so mad though. I could have bought that years ago. During the Force Awakens days, like before Last Jedi ruined everything, I was like, "Damn, do I need to pick up this pop?" And I was like, "I won't get it." I regret that to this day. I could have had that pop.
Could have been your down payment on your 10th DeLorean, my dude.
Exactly. This is what I'm talking about here.
Deej is the man with the plan. This is what I need to have happen. I need you to come up with how I can make it from point A to point B. Ready, set, go. B, it's on you. How do I get to this, spend this amount and this, but leave it out this amount of time?
I got you.
All right. So before we continue to Thermal Detonator, Mike Studio is asking a quick question. Hey guys, real quick, not sure if you guys ever noticed about the holes on the side of the clone trooper from Hot Toys. The promo pics have the right size and the final product have a massive hole. I've always found it odd. Never noticed that. Which holes are we talking about here? Are we talking about the holes in the helmet? Let me see.
Like the vent marks, like the breathing vents.
Yeah, is he talking about that?
Or are you talking about how it's open, like at the side, at the chest panel? Like it was supposed to close up more, but when you get it in real life, it's down lower. Because I mean, I don't know, but if he's talking about the actual armor, that's how armor sits in real life.
Interesting. We'll circle back on that one.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thermal Detonator. What is your number 4 on the list?
So you mean like, can it be anything, or does it have to be a trooper? Or
it could be a trooper, or you can pull a V or a lane with a Chrysanthemum or a Imperial officer.
so if it was like anything I'd want to see, it'd probably be like the mayor from the Boba Fett show. I just feel like because like if you have a Boba Fett, you could just get Boba Fett and just try and shoot the mayor target practice.
Oh my god!
Yes,
the Thorian, that would actually be.
Yes.
I would hate to be the guy who was given the sculptor given the thing. This is Thorian, you have to make a figure out of it. Have fun.
It'll come with the assassin wire, so you can actually hang them in your detail.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
No hanging wires.
Oh, that'd be messed up. I wouldn't mind more aliens. Yeah, I wouldn't mind more aliens from Hot Toys.
Yeah, I can make my Cantina if they keep putting out aliens.
Well, I mean, at Walt Disney World, at least I know, in Doc Ondar's shop, there's an actual animatronic of the species.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
right behind the big old register.
Yep.
Let me see. I think, or the mayor assistant. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, like him with a notepad, just with just Boba Fett's message.
Oh damn, that's funny. Oh, we got hey Lorian. Wow, look at this. I never expected this right here. It needs to be said. That's the cutest Terminator I ever heard.
Well,
it's honestly, this is how baby
that's
grows.
awesome. No hate from Mandalorian.
Exactly.
No. You dare call me cute? I am the manliest man you've ever seen.
Again, this is actually Grogu's voice in season 3. So you hear to hear, folks.
Yes, some Twi'leks.
You're gonna hear.
Definitely, we need at least gold. Goldie Twi'lek. Shine your helmet.
That one Twi'lek, you're gonna need a Fison body. That guy was buffed out. Like he put a shirt on and just exploded off. It's like I can't wear shirts. They just no more shirts.
We need to if we get him, we need to get him in a 2-pack with the mechanic lady.
Yeah. Oh God, no! Ooh. The mechanic lady comes with Jawas, sir.
Yeah. It's gonna be instead of a Gronk droid this time, it's gonna be Aunt Paula in a Gronk. Yeah. I mean, in a Jawa.
Ayla Sakura, day 1 pre-order. Honestly, either I get her or Kit Fisto. I'll be good for Kit Fisto if they drop Kit Fisto for either Attack of Clones. Yeah.
Or Plo Koon.
Ooh, Plo Koon, yes. Plo Koon is also another.
I would probably get Plo Koon over both of them because I still think he's one of the coolest Jedi who gets punked really bad in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, a lot of Jedi's got wrecked, but it was a big surprise. You know what I mean? It was a price tag.
She might be a little too not safe for work.
No, I don't think Hot Toys would never do that. Dark Talent, you out of your damn mind, Bug Man. Hot Toys would never do that. The controversy that will pop up because of the damn thing.
Well, she was originally going to be in the sequel trilogy that Lucas designed and handed to Disney, and Disney is like, yeah. So, I mean, what you're seeing right now is parts of that sequel trilogy script that Lucas did is being implemented in the the Favreau verse. So.
That's funny.
Hey, the hate Lorian, you better watch your back.
Oh man, that's the most threatening thermal detonator I ever heard in my life.
For real, man, I'm scared, man.
Okay, Bespin Luke, I like to see them follow through with that. No, it's going to happen. I just want more pilots. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that I wouldn't mind a Wedge Antilles. I wouldn't mind a Poe Dameron. I just want to see more pilots, and I'm hoping that Bespin Luke is. Wait. Why am I thinking Bespin Luke? My bad. Snowspeeder Luke. My bad.
Yeah.
But Bespin Luke. Wait a minute. Yeah, Bespin Luke. That will be a good May the 4th this year, right? Because we missed the chance 2 years ago with him.
Yeah.
Like they've been dropping freaking whatchamacallit. They've been dropping a whole bunch of teases with him. Why can't they just do a May the 4th with him this year? I was just thinking about that.
It would be perfect, man. It's the one people want.
Well, I got one hot. Here's this if you're going for pilots. How about Hera as the like the A-wing pilot?
Oh man, that
Isn't
would be
she
good.
probably in a Y-wing?
Well, she was in a B-wing too. She was in an A-wing, a B-wing, and a Y-wing, I think. Aside from being in, the Ghost.
Honestly, anyone from Rebels, I would love to have, but they're not doing any. Unfortunately, unless they're like show up somewhere else, they're not going to be doing them.
Ooh, it's a good setup right here. Bill Burr, Mayfield, Cad Bane, and Thrawn. I'm complete. Well, we'll see that. We'll see that in the future, though. Like Thrawn probably will pop up later through the Ahsoka show, and then Cad Bane maybe, but we'll be heading into that territory in just a minute. So number 2, guys. Number 2 on the list. So not number 2, number 3. So number 4 was for me the Clone Troopers or the 212. And now my next on the list. Actually, give me a second. Oh my God, Bob Dylan sent me a picture real quick. They show you all. They show you this is ridiculous. This is how bad.
This has me.
Look at that. Thank you, Howard, for giving us the Sith Trooper instead of Poe.
Well, hopefully, I mean, they do a Moon Knight figure.
Figures.
You're gonna be, and it's one of those things. It's like, hey, you'll get Snowspeeder, Luke. You'll get Moon Knight. And guess what? You can kit bash yourself a Poe.
Yeah,
kind of.
As a head sculpt, you'd be like, hey, here's a Pope. You just get the clothes. I could see a lot like third parties just making the body and selling them.
That the pain in my eyes, I
definitely love that. They just gave him
Oscar Isaacson. He's like, yes, you can see by this thumb that I am being paid to be here and give you a thumbs up. That's basically the look.
So, all right, so guys, here's number 3 on my list, and I'll explain why I gave this a number 3. I gave this a number 3 for May the 4th because I don't think they'll drop this for May the 4th. I think they'll drop this more along the line of May 25th, the Hot Toys for Kenobi, or towards the end of the Kenobi show. Either the very start of Kenobi show or towards the end of it. This is why I do not see this being a May the 4th release for pre-order. But it's still on my list as far as like I want this to happen. I want a Mythos Kenobi, and it's a done deal. Just that I don't know when they'll release this. But also this brings up the question: is Hot Toys going to deliver the May the 4th Kenobi from Clone Wars that people have been asking for, the armored Kenobi? And I'm here like, damn it, man! Can we just get Kenobi already? It's been almost a year since it's tease.
I think they're waiting because apparently, I can't remember. I think Ewan McGregor basically said that we're going to be seeing flashbacks, and they're going to be in their Clone Wars actual armor from the series, like the cartoon series. So I think they may be actually holding off because they're going to be doing flashbacks, and supposedly they will be wearing armor from the cartoons, live action.
So if that's the case, man, are they going to release the Clone Wars Anakin?
In the stat,
yeah, because if they're doing that and they're going to be putting those two together, I know they didn't have an idea that this is the road they were going, but if they're going to be back in their old clothes and whatever, it's going to be great for us as viewers, but for Hot Toys, it's like, which one are they going to release? An Obi-Wan license or a Clone Wars license? Like under which herald or not herald, heading or whatever? I don't know.
I know what you meant. Yeah.
I mean, I thought they weren't going to do it because they got updated head sculpts. Like they scanned his face, Ian McGregor's face, and they're like, "Hey, we can actually use this and help the sculptors out with a more detailed line." That's why I thought they didn't release it yet. But if they're going to do,
oh my God, this is funny. Sending a cease and desist to Ewan for copying my beard hairstyle.
Hey man.
Oh, that's funny.
Hello there.
No good style.
Unlike some of my other compatriots, I can actually talk with a British accent. Sorry, Men in Tights was on last night.
Good movie.
I love that movie.
Classic.
St. the Mississippi.
So Don, what is your number 3?
Max Rebo.
Max Rebo, tomato 4th?
Max Rebo.
Really?
You know what? Just do it. Give me his little circular panel. You know, make it so it lights up. So it look like it's on a sequence. So it looks like, you know, it's, you know, like an auto playing. Just have fun with it. It's freaking Max Rebo. He's literally like the OG gangster. He survived how many explosions now?
Yeah. 2. I mean,
This is true.
we don't know if he survived.
No, he's confirmed that he survived. He was not at work that day. Somebody gave him a call and said, Max, you're cool. Don't go to work tomorrow.
Glad I called that guy. Had like a Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison moment.
Yep.
Don't come to work today.
It was his cousin. His cousin works for the Pike Syndicate.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, man, there's some stuff going on. You don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, if anyone's ever
seen
sick. If anyone ever seen the Robot Chicken Max Rebo thing, I still got to get to the gig. I still got to get to the gig. You gave the gig away.
By the guys that did the original Cantina song.
Yeah, and then you go.
Oh, I love that Robot Chicken episode. Oh, damn. No. What I loved about it is Max did he even help Boba? Boba was like spewing for help. Yo, bro, just pass that one to tentacles, bro. Like,
yeah,
I got no time for this, bro.
I'm gonna remember this. I know who you are.
Clearly, he didn't. Now, because he went to.
Yeah, you didn't remember. Yeah, well, it must have been some issues with the Starlight Pit.
Yeah, it messes with your memory. It's kind of like, That's a good
all right,
one,
all right, V. What would you be your number 3?
The Gamorrean cards, man. The 2-pack.
Really, the Gamorrean guards, bro.
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, you can't pass them. Like those homies, like Dude, they were G's from episode 1, but like I hate how they went out like as punks and like an episode, the last episode.
They got forced off the side of a cliff.
Hey, they're graduates of the Prometheus. Sorry, Len. Yeah, they're graduates of the Prometheus School of Running.
For real, there was like 3 of them in front of him. Like, where do we go? He's like backwards. It's like you couldn't sidestep.
It's like, yeah, you're Gamorrean guards. You have an axe. You're going against humans. There's this thing. It's called just start swinging and moving forward.
Yeah, and like episode 1, they took out the whole pack of those assassins, and these were just like dogmen. Like they're just like grunts. I'm sorry I offended. I don't know what the species of dog that those guys were, but man, look at that plot. Look at that plot. On that
look
back.
at the plot right there.
Look at the plot. That's what we're all about. The thick boys. Look at them thick boys. And what's with the ad on the right? The Bear World magazine. Hey, where are you going?
I didn't even realize. Why did you mention? I'm like, yeah.
What website did you go to?
Yeah, Google's not your friend tonight.
They will give me sources, my dude. Sources.
Oh, yeah, lady. Honestly, I was like, "Is that Gozerd?"
We're going full into the plot tonight, boys.
We're taking a turn left at Albuquerque here.
Delete my browser history.
Delete my browser history.
And that's the end of the geeking out. See you guys later.
Oh god.
Oh.
Rails have been
Oh.
That was just too
It's like a
perfect.
Wizard of Oz moment. Pay no attention to the side there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so Lake Studio sent me the picture that
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was Lake's fault.
No, it's definitely Lake's fault. Wait a minute, so let me. Oh, okay, so I don't think we're friends on here. It's sending me to another private message. Oh, okay, it would. There you go. Okay, give me a second because it's not gonna let me unless we're friends. It's not gonna let me see the picture. Okay, so now okay. All right, this is what he's talking about. All right. So this is the issue he had with what's going on with his clone trooper or the prototype with the final production photos. So where are the holes we're talking about here?
Yeah, he's talking about how the armor is. How the armor comes up almost into the armpit, and when it's down, it's actually more real world and more organic to how it would fit on a body.
So,
yeah, I mean, when you wear armor, especially, something that goes over your shoulder, and it's not a full IBA, but it's more like an IBA is like the full vest and everything with the plates in it, and that's almost like a plate carrier where you have a plate and it straps and it's not that big. So it comes down to a certain point because you actually can't bring it up to your armpits because it'll actually, potentially hurt you, cut your blood circulation off. So, and you have to have the ability to move and, have free ability to, just generally move in your arms and your waist and those areas. So that's the real world.
I never had an issue with the with the articulation on this figure. Like it's always been fine for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it's more. I think it's on more of accuracy, right?
Yeah. So,
all right. Okay. So before we continue, we got a super chat with the full design on full screen, guys, for the full on shirts.
All right, man.
You guys got them. So, all right. So let's go first with V. Check that out. Capsule Corp.
Assistant President V.
I just got hired, so you're gonna see capsules coming towards you. So, but,
hey, what stormtrooper you got there?
Oh, it's the that's the Return of the Jedi stormtrooper, the deluxe version.
Okay, so. Yeah, I don't got the deluxe version, but I got the original one, the regular one. Yeah. All right, DonPrime.
Okay, I just got my bounty hunters. It's kind of faded, but the other ESB bounty hunters. So.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of faded. I could see it though.
Yeah, I got like Bosk and Boba and Dengar and all them on here. So.
That's what they should have been in Book of Boba Fett, but never happened.
Yeah, it was really weird they didn't do that.
So
Lane, let's see the shirt, baby. Come on, let's see that JC Penney catalog.
I have.
Oh God, I mean, we're getting old. Yeah.
No,
Loco Lu, what's up, man?
Right here, there you go. The only superhero you need right now.
Yep.
Spider-Man. I love it. I love the old school fade on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta get the fade with the fade. You know what I mean?
So let me see. So cigars, bacon, and thermal. You guys got none of just the thermal detonators?
Just wearing plain shirts.
We're
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nothing worth seeing. Everybody's seeing a plain white T-shirt and a plain black T-shirt.
All right, and of course, I got the Venom. I love this.
Venom.
I don't see this Venom sweater anymore at Target. Like I bought this a week after I went back to Target. This is all gone.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow,
really? That's pretty cool, man. Damn. I was just looking at that. I was like, man, maybe I should get one of those.
Okay, so let me go back over here. All right, so Lou, you're just coming in. We were doing our top 4 made of 4 figures that might be popping up. So we the least to best, wants, and we'll move up. We'll move with you in just a minute, right after we finish off with V. I think V, I think you explained that you just wanted the Gamorrean guards.
Yeah, the Dupac after we got Bear Forced 1 out of that.
all right.
Yeah, man. It's one of those. It's one of the hot toys that we've been on. I think everybody's been looking forward. Like everyone wants Gamorrean guards, Return of the Jedi, or Book of Boba. So getting a 2-pack of those home dogs would be awesome. So that'd be my pick for number 3.
Because I guess they'd be rocking some type of Bison body, right? What does Hot Toys do? They do seamless bodies. So
the same thing we saw was like with Ahsoka. She seems right. She seems seamless, right? It's a seamless arm on Ahsoka.
She has seamless arms on her. So I'm assuming she's using that Wonder Woman style seamless body.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if she ever gets released, who knows what's going to be like with that, but. So yeah, I'd say it would be like that kind of underbody. It'd be a fat suit, and then an overlay under that. That's my guess. How they put the fat suit on there on Heavy Mando or any of the Mandalorians. So that'd be like a base over it.
I think that would be a whole new body altogether.
Yeah, kind of. You know how like Batman Arkham City armor is, something like that. But you might have that fold.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Well, will it be just too much work or too much money to put into the figure with all the seamlessness, or?
No, not for Hot Toys. With all the money that they're asking for the stuff that we got with no accessories, Yelena,
Yelena, mommy.
That's it. Yeah, that's an easy one to be like, okay, we could put the NRD on one figure and people could just double up on it. You don't have to make it a 2-pack. Just, put all the R&D on this figure and, give it all the bells and whistles, and you could get both looks out of it. Get the Empire Strikes Back or what have you, and then the Mandalorian version.
I got you. All right, so let's move on to Lane. What is your number 3, good sir?
Okay, so for me, it would probably for any upcoming figure would be a dewback for
really
Blurg instead. I would love a dewback. I would love a dewback. Hey, I'm on the train with Paradox Nerd. I'd like a dewback with the Sand Trooper.
Yes.
From A New Hope.
Now I'm with you.
Like that's a creature I would actually be interested in. Now,
oh yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. I already have a Sand Trooper and I need the dewback, so
So now you put this in number 3 because you feel that it may not happen.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is bigger and longer than the old Sideshow one is pretty.
Damn it! I was gonna whisper that in.
Nah, I gotta say that openly, baby. That's what she said.
You gotta. That's what she said.
For me, just because. Now, one of those things is something I like to see, but also if they actually did make it size and everything, that thing's going to be a big long piece. Blue, be quiet. And V, be quiet.
Family channel.
I know. Well, I mean, well, shush. But the Sideshow version still goes for a pretty penny.
Yeah, it's
the statue.
So even if they did this for let's say it was, I don't know, we'll just say $450 to $500. I think for the price of the creature, it would, because it's going to be a longer piece than the actual Blurg. I think it's an iconic creature from the original trilogy, and I have all faith. Now, admittedly, seeing the Blurg, I think looks really good. So I think it's going to be a nice piece when it finally comes out. Makes me think they could do this fantastic. The only other creature I would like to see from Star Wars for actual creature, maybe slightly more as a Wampa, but this could be something that's
well, there's somebody making a Wampa.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I think
we'll talk to Sean. He's talking with them. He's already ordered the.
Yeah. But this thing, I think, would be a great kind of static figure thing where you could, and it would, allow for maybe a more updated version of the Sand Trooper. Or if you've got one like Don mentions, you could probably put it on there. I just think it's an iconic creature.
Don would be good too. Yeah. I wouldn't mind more vehicular animals into the mix with Star Wars Hot Toys. They already did the Blurgs, and that thing's a massive piece. The dewback is pretty much just 2 Blurgs fused together. So they can. This is possible. This will be a done deal. All you have to do is fuse them together to bring forth the dewback.
I just worry if they actually did a prototype for this.
They wear earrings on each other.
I just worry for this. And you saw actually Hot Toys do it. It would just be a flex thing. Look, hey, we can make it, and then we'd never see it again. Because I think we're more likely if they actually did it.
Sounds like
but once they do that, then they can use the dewback as their basis for their Rancor. See,
that would be cool too.
No, that's true. All right, so let's move on to cigars and bacon. What is your number 3, good sir?
I'd like to see Danny Trejo, Rancor trainer.
Wow.
Space Machete.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Yes.
If anybody deserves a hot toy, it's Danny Trejo.
Why I hear an echo?
I don't know, man. They've been trying to fix the audio the entire
Oh,
stream. And it won't
perfect.
Good.
You just
Good
had to
now.
mute one of the mics. That's it.
Oh, we just got to mute one of the mics. All right.
Yeah. So whenever.
Yeah, but I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Danny Trejo as a Rancor trainer, as a Hot Toys. It'd be. I mean, you can literally take his head sculpt and put it onto different bodies and create different characters that Danny Trejo has played.
Just machete.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing is, I wish they brought Danny Trejo at the finale of freaking Boba Fett.
Oh yes,
because I think we could have literally solidified a figure if he came into play in macheting, like Bible brain macheting people.
Yep.
Yo, that would have been epic.
It would have been too much of a good meme to for them to do that. I've been like, yes, they gave it to us, and they're like, nah.
But we got the spinning trick, I mean, like, hey, spinning, that's a good trick.
I saw it. I loved it.
Yeah, it's great.
For no reason. It's like, what's the best way to dodge a blaster? Spin, baby.
Spinning's a good idea.
Beyblade. Let him rip.
That Star Wars is Usher. Yeah.
Wow. JB, I know I've seen this a lot. C3PO diecast throughout the chat. Yes, I wouldn't mind a C3PO, but a diecast would be too much. Like, just give me just something just that works. Hot Toys, like, it doesn't have to be diecast. It could be diecast joints. Just pull IG-11. It doesn't have to be diecast. You don't have to spend Iron Man money on it. Just give us a decent C3PO. That would be perfect. Bespin Han. I don't think we are going to get a Bespin Han ever until Return of the Jedi Han, and then that ship has sailed with Bespin Han. I don't think we are going to get that. I think we're going to get the Return of the Jedi Han Deluxe Edition. Lobot. Hey, we got a freaking Lando. Maybe we get a Lobot at some point.
Echo. Just a simple remold. You already have the base around his head.
And Cara Dune. Yeah, I know. I want a Cara Dune too, but
I mean, Cara Dune apparently was officially added to the newest Star Wars game.
Really?
So I mean, I don't know, but she's now being added into stuff that's coming out now. So I mean, I don't. Again, it's a Lego video game, but it's still a little interesting. Of all the people, she's now in it.
Hey, I'm with it, man. I love Cara Dune.
Is it going to have her likeness? Or are they going to tweak it?
It's a Lego.
No, it's supposed to be Cara Dune in like the Lego format, like looking.
Oh, Lego format. Okay.
Yeah,
they could get away with that. They could get away with that with Lego format, definitely.
So Jar Jar and Padme, that'd be good. That'd be another good one. I'll buy Jar Jar. I don't care what y'all say. I'll buy Jar Jar. I would buy one.
Oh, I'll get a Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Misa like it, sir.
JB, I love the update icon, dude. I love it.
Now for Padme though, what version?
Attack the Clones. That's
yeah.
No. There are multiple versions, including Pilot Padme.
We know what we're talking about, dude.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a family friendly. Family friendly.
Is it? I don't know. Some ads earlier.
That wasn't us. Well,
I thought that was a workout team, not a freaking. I thought when I saw the picture, I was like, oh, it's just guys working out. Like, oh, they were working out.
You said it. I didn't.
It's like guys that have shirts off in this area. Pretty cool.
Pizza the Hut. That's another good one. Embassy.
Oh,
next studio. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Luke, what are you trying to say? Continue. I keep cutting you off.
No, because I wanted to know. So we're doing the top 4 for May the 4th.
Yeah. Top 4 from the least to the best, pretty much wishes that you would like to see for top 4.
Okay, so everybody did their 3, right?
Yeah, we're doing number 3 right now. Now, and then we'll get to you. We'll do like a quick one for your number 4 and number 3. And then we'll move on to number 2. So it gives you that time.
I'll catch up for 4 and 3, and then we're doing a countdown. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, once I get to you, then Thermal Detonator is going to come up next right now. But before we hit up Thermal Detonator, I'm going to hit up Lake Studio. Do you guys think Hot Toys will drop some Inquisitors on May the 4th, or would wait the show drops. And when I mean drop, I just mean like a preview figure with no pre-order. I think what's going to happen is, like I said with Kenobi, I don't think that's why Kenobi's on my list on number 4s on the four figures for pre-order, because I don't think Kenobi's going to come out on May the 4th. It's possible, but I think it's going to be more like closer to the release, and Inquisitors might suffer the same fate, or the Inquisitors may not even appear until the end of the show. So,
ooh, that's true.
Mm-hmm. That's my guess anyway. But they made it 4th. They dropped some crazy stuff that we didn't think, like the Blurg and Mando reissue. So yeah, well, by reissue I mean the OG Mando. But let me see. Cigars Bacon, do you want to set up a thermal detonator? Because I know thermal detonator is muted right now. All right, thermal detonator. What is your number 3?
So, so you remember that female Tuscan that trained Boba with the gaffy stick?
Mm-hmm.
The chief's wife, I think.
Oh yeah.
The Tuscan Queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a good one, man. I forgot about those. Like they were the cool looking Tuscan Raiders. I'd love to have that. That's a good choice. Little female assassins. You can have like the femme fatale crew with her and the other mommies. I mean, damn.
Thermal detonator. I didn't realize you was here and you were so young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the voice of Grogu, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's the voice of Grogu for real, man. Welcome to the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a
The
good
voice of Grogu. Yeah. But yeah, the Tuscans would be pretty cool. The Tuscan Queen, I wouldn't mind the Tuscan Queen.
Yeah, she knows how to ride the speeder like a bantha.
Like a bantha.
Yeah, look, see, there she is. Back and forth.
Oh man.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind a Tuscan Queen. Maybe the Tuscan Queen with a whatchamacallit? A massive. I wouldn't mind a massive with her too. Or the kids. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah,
that her and cool. Junior, right?
Yeah, the Chief Stain and the Tuscan Chief, Tuscan Queen, and the kid, and maybe the massive hound they got.
That'll be dope. That'll be super dope. I can see that.
But yeah, well, we'll see what happens. They were prominent throughout the Book of Boba Fett show anyway, so maybe a May 4th release would be a cool one.
I mean, we haven't had much from Book of Boba, so I'd be excited if we did get this drop. I mean, I was for a hot second I thought she was going to come back at the end and be like, "Hey, JK, I wasn't dead. I was in hiding. It was me the whole time," or something like that.
It was me.
Yeah.
But all right. So, Loco Lu, give us your number 4 and number 3, and then we'll move on to number 2. Well, I pretty much set up number 2 after you.
Okay, so number 4, number 3 of Hot Toys figures that I would want to see announced, or guest announced, or something that I just want. Period.
For May the 4th, because what I had here. So, in the original picture right here, I'm going to show you real quick. This is from last year's May the 4th. This is what came out for May the 4th. We had the Trooper, we had the Grogu setup, we had Echo, and then we had the OG Mandalorian reissued with the Blurg.
Okay.
These was the top 4, not top 4, but these not top 4, but these literally came out for pre-order last year for May the 4th.
Okay, all right. So, for my 4th, I would have to say Jar Jar.
Really? Oh,
yes, Jar Jar.
Okay. Jar Jar picks.
Because it's a creature, and plus it's something that's left field, like they've been doing all the time. Unless they're going to go certain current. But I'm bringing something from the prequels. So maybe they could give us a Jar Jar, which would hint into something else, which would be my number 3, and that is whatchamacallit, a young Anakin, like a Padawan Anakin with the little braid on the side.
Okay, so
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones, Anakin.
Attack of the Clones. Yeah, exactly.
That would be perfect, honestly, because it's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones this year. So Anakin, that's right. Yeah, and I forgot about the Anakin.
Yeah.
Anakin
only had
episode
2 Anakin.
2. Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely go. I mean, crap, I even forgot a Padme. We could go for the I hate sand. Name, but while she's wearing her black her black enticing clothing.
I like the other meme. Was like you're not gonna turn on the Jedi, right? And it just cuts back to Anakin, right? That's my other 2 favorites.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Like the Musk and the Bezos. You're going orbital, right? You're going orbital. Yeah. So, okay, some people got that.
And also, we got the Dooku from Attack of the Clones as well. It would pair up so nicely with the Attack of the Clones Anakin.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely would like to see an Anakin from Attack of the Clones. I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
So those 3. That's why I put Jar Jar at number 4, because he'll be the least, but still something that I would want in the collection because he's a creature alien. He's not a typical human, so that would require Hot Toys to do a new mold, a new sculpt, and all that other stuff. Because honestly, we've been getting bombarded with human beings, and I'm like, give us some more creatures. Give us some more aliens. You know what I mean? Give us another freaking Wookiee. Give us a teddy bear. Give us something. You know what I mean? Give us a droid.
Yeah, everyone in the chat have been saying C-3PO for the past hour and a half.
That's a must for everybody.
Yep, forever.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah, and that is a given.
That is a given.
All right. So, guys, let's move on to number 2 on the list. So, for those of you, this is not a surprise for number 2, and I think May the 4th will be the perfect opportunity to bring my boy in, and it is Daddy Vanth. Daddy freaking Vanth.
Here we go.
Come on.
With head sculpt, right?
With the head sculpt. Yes, with the head sculpt.
Just want to make sure because they're not showing it. I'm like, come on.
I know the thing is they did the same thing with Costco Reeves. So here would be a similar situation where they surprised us with the Cod Vanth head sculpt.
And we thought there was a less chance they were going to have Costco.
No,
Reeves.
Yeah.
Exactly. But here's the thing. I'm almost waiting, if they're going to do anything, that Hot Toys would wait until he shows up in season 3 of Mandalorian as Robo Vanth.
But I want the Boba Fett one though. Yeah. I want the Boba Fett one.
I want all of them. I want this one specifically. I want this Cobb Vanth with the.
You can't handle the Boba Fett Vanth.
No, I need it. I need the evolution of Bobas.
Exactly. I want my evolution, man. I the only one that's missing in my evolution is I don't consider Sideshow Boba Fett, but I'm not gonna pick that one up. You out of your damn minds. And then anime Boba Fett. I missed out on that one. Missed out on the anime Boba Fett.
You have the vintage one too.
Dude, that's what happens. You don't get the Sideshow one. You need to get the animated one.
I have the vintage Boba Fett.
Nice.
I got the all current Boba Fett except for Return the Jedi Boba Fett. I made a decision not to get that one because I hate that Boba Fett more than anything because he went down like he got hit by a blind man with a stick, y'all. You out of your damn mind. George Lucas.
I mean, it was Han Solo, so he's getting his revenge. He took him in. Kind of cold, I guess.
Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan. Flip it and reverse it now. I've got that song stuck in my head from Missy Elliott.
Bob Dylan.
Oh, damn.
No, but
great.
You're
now
right,
I got
man.
that song in my head, Don.
Everyone's singing along. Let's do it. We can do it together. Let's do the backwards part too.
Yeah,
Don could start it.
Oh my god!
He put the song in everybody's head because he repeated it out loud.
It's a damn earworm. It's like that gecko from Book of Boba. It just right into your brain.
I thought that was a dream.
I can save you 40% on speeder insurance.
All right, DonPrime. What is your number 2?
This might come out of a little bit out of left field, but this is an alien that I think you could use both in the prequel and the OT. Masamita. Masamita.
Masamita.
So he's basically Palpatine's henchman. He's the blue guy.
Yep.
That's going around with him on those little hover platforms. So.
No.
And and here's the funny thing. If they do him, they should almost give you, like, the base should be one of the hovercrafts. And they should give you a little mini ET. Because they are in the Senate. The ET species are in the Galactic Senate, so.
Have they ever made a 1/6 scale ET from any company?
I don't know, actually.
I know NECA did a few different scales, so looking at alternatives.
Let me see. Would I? If it comes with the Senate base, that would be pretty cool. But I wouldn't. I don't see them releasing this one, Masamita, before a Revenge of the Sith Palpatine. But I could see maybe towards the 20th anniversary of Return of Revenge of the Sith to go with your Revenge of the Sith Palpatine. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's the one I see. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm always about more aliens, all that stuff. So.
Well, and the funny thing is, and I think that the bald-headed woman, I think that's technically would be Rey's grandmother.
Sinead O'Connor.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. People are asking, like, when was Palpatine with a woman? You're like, we have footage right here.
It sets up perfectly though with the timeline. If she's the one that Palpatine was having a snoo with.
Yep.
I guarantee you they probably.
Yeah, that is technically Rey's grandmother. So.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Kathleen Kennedy's watching. It's
this
like writing this down furiously.
Proof. Yes. Right here. This was the night of conception. This was the night it happened.
He's like, baby, I was on top of the world. I got everything I wanted.
Yep. look how she's looking. Look how she's looking up at Palpatine. She's like, damn, look, that red robe's got him looking hot.
It's literally hot. He's like, he was burned to a crisp.
But all right, V, you're number 2, my guy.
It's kind of perfect you set this up with this picture because I do want. I want Palpatine, but I want Senator Palpatine, not this version.
Senator Palpatine.
I want him, like that. Like I want him old, like when he was a senator. And, like in the beginning, right there. Yeah, either this version or right when he fights Mace Windu.
Okay.
So that's the version I want. I want that Palpatine because we never got any of that, and we have every other Palpatine, but it'd be cool to have the Revenge of the Sith Palpatine with his lightsaber. So he's like, no,
agreed.
No, you die.
This would be, that's why I've been saying that. I think if they want to throw us a big W, do a DX Palpatine with the different head sculpts and the looks, right? The easiest one would be Revenge of the Sith Palpatine. Carry the red, have the red robes that go over it. Kind of like the Jedis. You have the Jedi robes and then you have the regular robes under that. So that you can pull that off with a DX Palpatine with 2 different head sculpts. One with the screaming sculpt, like and then the regular.
But Palpatine wears those red robes again. Also, another I think in Rebels when he's doing the alchemy, when he's trying to. I think when he was doing the alchemy in Rebels, when Ahsoka and Ezra, they were in the world between worlds and going to the different portals. I think he was wearing something similar to that, if not that, because it's like a Sith robe, like a ceremonial robe or something like that.
He's wearing the red robes and Rise.
Yeah, I think he's right.
I mean, I've only saw.
I think Don's right. I think Don's right.
Yeah, I think
Don's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, either way, I want another Palpatine. I have the original Palpatine at his Senate chair. In Return of Jedi chair. I love it, and I want people to have a Palpatine in their collection because it's a great piece.
Yeah, he's too expensive right now to get. He's like 600 plus.
Even though I mean I didn't get the chair, but I still have my Palpatine, and even the normal version is going for 430 to 450.
Yeah, it's going for Iron Man money. So the Palpatine in the chair is going for quarter scale money, and then the Palpatine by itself is going for Iron Man money. It's ridiculous, retail wise.
Well,
yeah,
it is what it is, bro. Nothing we can do about it, except either buy it or forget it. And just
I mean, and the surprising thing is, if you end up getting a Palpatine, then you're gonna have to get your 2 Red Royal guards. In those, like the Royal guards, they're going for 350 to 4 a pop.
400, yeah.
I got lucky about mine early.
I was like, those are nice.
How much were they?
I mean,
those are Sideshow ones or those are Hot Toy ones?
Like two, I think what they were like 205,
205, 210. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, half the figures had an issue with the packaging. So like half the robes, the figures have like almost like they're like speckle staining, and then the other half don't. So literally, if you've got the good versions, your value just pushed up even further.
So CJ is asking, what about the both episode 1's Padmes, the one with the Queen Amidala dress that was on all promo material, and the start of the movie, and Padme that went with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan on the cover? The thing is, I think that's a little bit too much work for Hot Toys, and if they want to give us a one Padme, one all that's all Padme, the one all be all Padme, is going to be Peak Mommy at episode 2. That's the one's going to happen. Peak Mommy at episode 2, when she was taking on the freaking creatures in the Coliseum. That's peak right there. Peak Padme. I don't see them doing maybe the Queen Amidala for a Toy Fair exclusive at one point, maybe, but I doubt it. That's a big
but the issue is though too, a lot of those shots were not Natalie Portman. They were what's her name?
Exactly.
Keira Knightley.
Yeah, Keira Knightley, because Keira Knightley was the body decoy, but you never see Keira Knightley without the makeup, so she never has a clean face shot in the entire movie.
Oh wow!
So she never had a clean face. Ooh.
No, she's every time you see her, she's wearing like the ceremonial makeup.
Ooh,
you know what? I take that back.
That's what I mean. Like, ooh, that's
wait. When they go and meet the Gungans, I think isn't Padme obviously is in the maid uniform. Yeah. So again, So I can't remember her not wearing makeup in the movie. Okay. So
wow. All right.
But that's messed up as far as acting is concerned. You know what I'm saying? It's like you never get to get your face on screen. At least people who wear suits, like Predator or the Turtles, got their face in the screen. You get what I'm saying? That's just that's bad.
I mean, I think Keira Knightley's doing pretty well for herself.
Yeah, she's doing modeling now, and she's with
she's in Pirates.
She was in
Pirates.
I mean, I'll just say this: the movie Domino is not too bad.
No, that one's good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But all right.
Real life bounty hunting.
Let's move on with V's number 2.
My number 2. I thought we did mine. Mine was Senator Palpatine.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah. My bad. So it's Lane's. Lane's next. Yes. Lane's number 2.
My number 2 is Return of the Jedi Darth Vader with removable helmet, Sebastian Shaw. Actual head sculpt.
So Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi 1/6.
Yes.
Wow.
I want that figure as a 6 scale. That would be my number 2 since we've got the anniversary coming up next year.
That's right.
It's my number 2 because most people might think, well, that feels like kind of a duh thing because there hasn't been a new Vader in quite a while. A new Vader, but the likelihood we're going to get that one, I think, is probably almost 0 because we're going to. I am fairly certain. I'm much more certain because from the Obi-Wan show, it seems like Hot Toys may be reducing less total number of figures for certain properties now. Maybe just because there's so many of them, and they're still behind on old stuff. Is that we're guaranteed we're going to get a from the Obi-Wan show an Obi-Wan, and there's going to be a Darth Vader. But it's probably I could see them instead just doing a Darth Vader, but it's going to be with scar or some facial of Hayden Christensen, probably. I think that figure would be more likely than actually getting a more classic Return of the Jedi one. So I think he'll be wearing probably something, an outfit similar to Rogue One Vader, or along those lines, probably with this how they're going to base the outfit. And it'll probably be, I think it's going to be like this removable mask, though. But I think we'll see a Hayden Christensen. But I would prefer 1/6 scale Return of the Jedi Vader with Sebastian Shaw. But that's just because I'm an older fan of that.
My counter with that, Lane, I think they're more than likely we won't see this for pre-order this year. We might see it on the year of the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi for the 1/6 scale version of this. But this year we might see maybe May the 4th. You never know. Well, the thing is, they probably hold off that Vader till the end of the show and then throw out that pre-order.
Well, I'm thinking of Return of the Jedi. I'm thinking of it for it being announced this year to be available next year on the actual 40th. I know that's not how Toys do it, but that's how I'm thinking of it, is that they would announce it, and then by end of 2023, it would actually be out in the 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
But I was thinking...
Lane is just breaking all the rules.
Sorry. That's how I would figure it would make sense to me. But Toy Fair exclusive. Or Toy Fair exclusives of the Return of the Jedi. But that would be my number 2. It's just, I think we're getting one for Obi-Wan, so I don't think we're actually going to ever get a Return of the Jedi Vader.
Yeah, I definitely want to see a Return of the Jedi Darth Vader 1/6 scale, either pre-order this year or pre-order next year for May the 4th. But this one, I definitely see us seeing some type of Vader at some point this year because of the hype of Kenobi. Like you can't bring the fight of the century, rematch of the century without bringing in the heat with these toys. You know what I mean? Hot Toys is going to be selling like hotcakes again with these Vaders. Like Vaders and Kenobis. Well, not Kenobi specifically. Kenobi sits for a minute, but if you got Vader to complement your Kenobi, especially with Kenobi show, they're going to sell. They're going to sell like crazy. So, but that was during the time when the dark time for the Empire, you know, with Last Jedi ruining a lot of the sales with Star Wars in general. So that's why a lot of the QT, you know, the only thing I thank Last Jedi for is giving me time to work on the OT figures because they were all sitting on Sideshow, you know, during on pre-order. They weren't doing well. You know, nothing was doing well for Star Wars figures because of Last Jedi. And that gave me so much time to collect on all the OT figures that I pretty much got them all, except for Leia and Wicked, which I passed. I thought that was ridiculously too expensive for the 2-pack, and I already had Hawk Leia, so I'm good. That's my peak of Leia. But okay, so this is your number 2. Really good number 2, Lane. All right, let's move on to Cigars and Bacon. Your number 2. Good.
Kind of gonna be like V. I want to see a Revenge of the Sith Palpatine, but not as the Senator. I'd like to see him with the red robe, and maybe they could give us like the brown and black robe so you could swap out. And then I liked your idea with the different head sculpts, like the one with the mouth open, and I like the one where he has that evil grin when he's smiling at Yoda when they're battling.
Yeah, a DX. If freaking Luke and freaking Ahsoka can get a freaking DX, Palpatine can get a DX. Come on.
Exactly. So I think it'd be really cool to see that Palpatine. I really like the red robe and the black and brown one. I always thought that they were pretty cool because they were different from the typical all black that we're used to seeing.
No, I definitely would like to see a DX version of the Palpatine, and we're getting to the point where we're nearing, you know, the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, and this year's 20th anniversary of freaking Attack of Clones. So there's definitely opportunity for Hot Toys to come into play and give us a damn Palpatine from the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, this one's
and
just
include
iconic.
His lightsaber instead of Luke's. They can include his actual lightsaber.
Yeah,
I'd love that, man. That's why I mean, I'd love to have generations. You know what I mean? It's always cool to see like the pre and the post of where they were. And that's what I was like. So that's what like, you know, the sequel trilogies let us down again by not giving us another Palpatine. Like they.
Well, I mean, I don't. You mean Robo Palpatine?
Yeah, I don't know, but still, it's Palpatine. Like, I'd still be cool to have just another Palpatine there.
Honestly, that would be the only.
I want Palpatine in a tank.
That would be the only.
I want
figure that would
Palpatine in a
sell.
tank. Oh, sorry, wait. Sorry.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Everyone would buy it.
I mean, Nate. Well, the only thing I can see is like literally, the power armor station.
Yeah.
Like that's as the base, and then it's literally like some Matrix crane attached to Palpatine. Like one of those things. That's yeah. I don't see that again for me, but hey, to each their own.
Wow.
Or more like the crane from Assassin's Creed.
Would you take a Darkseid Ray? If Darkseid Ray and regular Ray were up for pre-order for Rise of Skywalker, I would have gone for Darkseid Ray. If I had to choose one Ray, it would be the Darkseid Ray.
As long as she don't look like that minibus that came out.
Number one, what are you talking about? That was perfect.
That was perfection.
New glasses needed, sir.
Hey, they got Skillcraft on that. And those who know Skillcraft, right, CMB?
Oh, yeah.
Skillcraft.
People to make pens.
Yep.
Yeah.
But alrighty then, guys. Let's move on to Thermal Detonator. What is your number 2?
So I don't know if they have released this, but Cad Bane from the Book of Boba.
Cad Bane from the Book of Boba.
A lot of people. He would be a one. I think a lot of people want to get.
Yep.
I'd like to see him do a part of Clone Wars.
Like with Cad Bane, you don't even have to have him do anything. All you need to do is tilt the head down, and you're done.
Perfect. Master poser right there. Shoot.
There it is.
Yep. Yep. No, that will work, honestly. Like, you don't even need to do much with him. You don't need to do much. It's an easy cash money over here.
Boba Fett.
The
Pike Sender.
Sends his regards. Yeah. This will be an easy piece.
Mm-hmm.
Now the only thing I wish they did a bit more with him would be like they missed the opportunity with the jetpack battle with him and Boba Fett and Boba Fett. That would have been cool. This would have been a cool piece. That's the only thing I'm saying. Like if they had given us like a jetpack fight, that would have been like, yes, this is my Cad Bane. Like I'm still getting this, but I would have loved some jetpack thrusters on his boots. As he's taken on Boba Fett, but of course, it never happened. But still, it's a Cad Bane.
Mm-hmm.
My preferred one would be a Clone Wars Bane, but I don't see that happening just yet until they get the licensing for the other seasons, because we only gotten figures from the season 7 line and then Bad Batch. So I'm guessing Hot Toys needs to go and acquire more licenses at that point for other seasons.
Maybe.
Yes, single songwriter. Cad Bane is alive during that time frame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still find it hard to understand how he had lived like so many of the characters in the original trilogy, but okay.
Well, yeah, Cad Bane is alive.
He's more machine than man, right, or something like that, isn't he?
I mean, he's super old by the time.
Why do you think he walks so slow everywhere? He wasn't. I never see him run. He's just a very old man.
Well, I mean, someone did a thing where like Boba's like 44 years old or so.
Yeah.
By the time it reaches
Cad's 70 plus.
Yeah, but which is goofy when you think about it, is that Boba is literally about Vader's age by the time we're seeing him. And everybody's like, oh my God, he's old. Well, I'm like, that's because the actor playing him is like 59, 60. But he's actually still relatively young when we're seeing him.
Also, Cad Bane's an alien,
he is
so who knows?
Cad Bane is the $1 trillion cyborg. That's what it is. He's the $1 trillion alien.
And
all bionics.
Mandalorian, Cad Bane isn't the best in the galaxy. Boba Fett was the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Well, before Boba Fett, it was Cad Bane, and then before Cad Bane was Jango Fett.
Before Jango,
it was Loco.
it was Jango.
It was Loco. All right, and speaking of Loco,
exactly.
your number 2.
See, all right. So I'm cheating right now because it's technically a 2-in-1 combo.
So you got cheat day?
And
oh my god, tearing off those hacks.
Listen. I gotta do it. If Lane could do his little cheat thing with Vader, if he could do his little cheese thing with Vader, I got this one. Okay, I need a freaking proper Chewbacca with CP3O backpack. I'm sorry, I need it.
Yo, preach.
I need that right now.
Yo, if we don't even get a C-3PO, the only way would be great. Give us just a 2-pack with Chewbacca. Give us a backpack. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been
saying your die cast, everybody.
Hold up. And here's the caveat: the only way to get CP3O is in the 2-pack. Make it that type of exclusive.
See, I don't think they can do that though, because if they do it as the backpack, they're more than likely going to have to do it in soft plastic, like the droid parts that came with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Agreed.
Because if you make them,
I didn't say that.
Well, no, but the problem is though, you're going to have to do them as parts because you can't build that figure back together unless they do very specific engineering.
Yeah, like let's say they take away the parts, you can make the backpack, but the specific body is like some type of heavy plastic or die cast, like the skeletal structure itself.
They wouldn't do that again because if it's got to go in the backpack, that would present issues to the Chewbacca body, especially if it's die cast. Weighing down on it.
No, you're misunderstanding me, Don. I'm saying the skeletal structure can be like a die cast, but you can put the shells together and make it hollow plastic so that way it's light as a backpack. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Like a frame.
You get what? Like the outer shell of a car. You don't got the
the outer frame. I gotcha.
Yeah, like that, and that's the backpack. They just snap in together via magnets or something of a sort, and like not a peg system because we know peg systems suck, but a magnet, like very thin magnets, and have them snap in with each other. And then when you put it on the figure, you have basic articulation for CP3O. You don't need to be very dynamic, but you still have the heft of the frame of the inner workings. So you could put the shell as the backpack and still keep the LED feature on the head.
I don't think that I know what you're saying, but I don't think that would work necessarily unless the head itself is where the LED and the battery unit is, like the Sideshow one.
They do that with Iron Man. They do it with Iron Man.
That's true. Also, I wouldn't be
if they could do it with Iron Man, they could do it with that.
Actually, I wouldn't mind a Build-A-Bear C-3PO through Chewbacca. I wouldn't mind that. Like, just build it up. Not much articulation, just enough to where you can. Pose it without being a backpack. Yeah, just enough. Mm-hmm. Just enough. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Just to mitigate the whole, this won't sell thing, and then C-3POs being sold through Sideshow over and over and over again. At this point, I think Sideshow is probably going to be the only C-3PO we're going to get ever. Because Hot Toys doesn't want to jump.
Well, besides the $1,200 version.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to spend $1,200. I ain't gonna spend a Hulkbuster on a C-3PO. Are you out of your damn mind? Are you out of your damn mind, DonPrime? No, I'm not gonna spend Hulkbuster money.
What about R2? What about R2 at quarter scale iron money then?
No,
I'll take that.
No, not for me. Sorry, can't do that. That's a hard pass.
But all right, guys. Before we continue off to our number one on the list, right? We got a giveaway we need to announce pretty much, or, announce the winner once again. The original winner did not claim it. So, DonPrime, explain the situation.
All right. So, Sean Donnelly, once we hit 2,000 on the 6-scale survival guide on Facebook, Sean graciously donated a Sideshow Bosch Leia. Leia in the Bounty Hunter disguise. So, there were specific rules that had to be followed. And so everybody on the list followed the rules, and they are officially entered into the contest. And again, we had pulled this, and nobody claimed it, so that person was taken off the list, and we're going to run it again. And again, this was for specifically 6-scale survival guide on Facebook. This was not announced as a Geeking Out, YouTube item.
But we are doing a joint giveaway pretty soon for multiple pages and in the YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that, guys. We haven't said what it is yet, but it's going to be another fun giveaway we want to do before May. So starting, hopefully, we'll announce it this week or the end of March to get it started throughout April, and we'll announce the winner before May the 4th.
Yep, and then again, we have stuff for May the 4th. I'll be going to Orlando next month. Maybe grab a few items. Who knows?
But all right, let's get this started then. All right, I'm ready to click the spin. 3, 2, 1.
Spin, spin, spin.
Mighty will spin, spin, spin.
Spin me right round, right round.
To Loco.
Andy
To
Kwan.
Loco. Loco wins.
Andy Kwan.
Andy Kwan, congratulations.
Congratulations, bro.
Pew, 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 pew. Wait,
Random air horn
they
noises.
didn't have to be here, right?
No. This is
Making
for
the noises.
yes, 6 Scale Survival on Facebook.
Yeah. So I guess you already wrote down the name, Don.
Yeah,
Andy?
I'm gonna. Yep, and I'll give it a Sean.
All right, cool. All right, we're done with that. Want to get that out the way. Hopefully, this time the winner does accept the gift. If not, time to go to the next.
You could just
contestant.
Mm-hmm.
Local,
just claim it already, please.
Loco Lu, what you gonna say?
No, I'm saying just claim it. Come on, it's a giveaway. Claim it. Claim it.
That's true.
Because if not, I'm gonna claim it.
You gonna claim it?
I'm gonna claim it. And then Don's gonna be like, "You're out of your damn mind, Lou. You're a part of the squad. You can't claim it."
But all right, time to move on to number 1, guys. Are y'all ready for this? This is my number 1, but this also is sort of like a number 4 because I don't think Hot Toys will ever do this. But it's still number 1 to me in my heart, and I need this in my life. I need a quarter. I need a 1/6 scale.
Oh my god!
A quarter scale. I'm like, what?
Quarter scale, 6 scale.
Now 6 scale. Freaking Rancor on the freaking Boba Fett riding the Boba Fett. Boba Fett riding the Rancor. Okay, I need it in my life. Please give it to me.
God.
A 1/6 scale Boba Fett riding a freaking 1/6 scale Rancor hot toy.
Dude, that'd be
Damn.
insane, man. I don't
May the 4th. Can you imagine this being May the 4th? This is like what, 2 blurgs on top of each other? I'm just saying, come on, this could happen.
If the Sideshow statue is any indication of height, you're looking at anywhere from 29.5 to 31 inches minimum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'd have to be at least 2 times the size of a 1/6.
You just put that in the center of your coffee table. Boom,
was-
centerpiece. Enough said.
No, put that in the entranceway. Nah, put that in the entranceway of your house so that when people walk in, they're like, "Oh shit, that scared me."
Nate, you might have a better luck just dressing up as a Rancor and putting a Boba Fett on your back.
Like a Boba Fett backpack. Like a
Yeah,
fuzzy,
just like dress up like
Yeah.
dude. But if they but imagine if they did drop it though. Imagine if they did drop. Like they're like,
That would
hey,
be fire.
we know we screwed up on the Anakin Starfighter ship, but we're gonna give you a Rancor. How do you like that? I mean, it's about like it's supposed to be like almost like 2 stories tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost 2 stories, right?
Almost.
He's shy of 2 stories, I think.
Yeah, so it's more doable.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh, wouldn't this one
I
be
like the
shorter
Rancor.
than the statue one that Sideshow did?
Yeah.
Just
Well, I mean, it's still a youngling.
This is a young Rancor. Yeah, there's a young Rancor.
Yeah,
whereas
so it
the
would be
Sideshow
smaller.
one is the adult
So
one.
I could potentially say this gets away without Boba riding at 20. They could get away at 24 to 27 inches.
It will be taller
So that's
than
the size of 2 blurgs.
it'll be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be bigger than the Sideshow, like the mini Rancor that was attacked by circus bears. But yeah,
Oh. So
All I have
we're
to
gonna
say
say
is-
this is. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. All I have to say, Nate, is keep dreaming.
keep drinking. God damn.
Dream. It's time to take down the hope, sir.
The thermal detonator has exploded on.
yep. He's like, I'm launching.
There's a button on you.
Click, click.
Go Scarface and just stick your face right into that pile of.
Damn, I got ready.
Hey.
It's fine, Nate, because when it does come to reality, guess who's going to be asking me for one?
It's only $600, Dad. It's only $600. That's just I'll work it off.
Well, it won't be me who's asking.
I don't need to go to college, Dad.
I don't need to go to college.
I'll get a sports scholarship.
Yeah. Who
I'll
needs
be working
school?
I'll
Who
work
needs
it off
school?
on my. It'll be my allowance through the time I'm 20.
Listen, that's your birthday gift for the next 20 years.
And of course, you gotta include the Grogu tax too. Add a Grogu in there.
Grogu tax.
Oh
my god. Can't take you nowhere.
It'll come with a 1-to-1 Grogu Beskar tunic, chainmail tunic.
Oh my god, that'd be the first Grogu.
That'll be the bonus item.
Yeah, that'd be the first Grogu with the tunic and the chainmail tunic under the robe.
But it's fully articulated. But it's a fully articulated Grogu now, including the feet.
Wow. Yeah, Paradox. There you go. Give me more Rancor. Yeah. You see? Yeah, you see? I got
like a Rancor. Like a Rancor.
Like a Rancor. But yeah, I would this would be a day one pre-order for me. Like, I'm not doing day one pre-orders much anymore, but this will be adding to the 40 number list. Okay. So
listen, as soon as Nate says I'm not doing a pre-order, he goes and says I'm pre-ordering this. Just remember that.
Pre-order button gets hit.
Yep. Immediately.
Every time.
Split personality.
We just want to know how many.
Yeah, he's like, my alter ego ordered it. I didn't order it. My alter ego did.
So, you gonna army build Rancors? Have a menagerie?
You out of your damn mind with that. I ain't gonna army build this. But wait. So wait, V,
yes,
were you asking that? If I was gonna army build this?
Yes.
No, I don't got the space for this. I got the Actor 1 is taking up the space.
I believe in you.
No.
I believe in you.
His 3 DeLoreans is taking up the space.
We're up to 10. We're up to 10.
There.
I got him there.
He's gonna get 2. He's gonna get 2. He's gonna say, I'm gonna get the one with Boba, and then I'm gonna get a solo Rancor.
Damn.
No, because what's gonna happen is once this Rancor gets announced and he pre-orders it, they're gonna announce the one from which one
Return?
was it?
Return of Jedi?
Return, and he's gonna be like this. I have to get this. I have to get this. This is a day one pre-order for me. Are you out of your damn mind?
That's mommy though. That's a mommy there. I got
that was a mommy or that was a daddy?
I think that's a mommy. I think that Rancor
was a female.
It was a daddy.
Yeah.
I thought it was a daddy.
It was a she.
Was it she? Damn.
Yeah.
That's a very ugly looking she. Just saying.
Hey,
man, beauty is with the beholder.
Exactly, that's what I'm about to say.
This is true.
The daddy Rancors may find her, peak performance. You know what I mean? So,
well, I thought they. Just
I like the way
eggs.
you crush that dude's head.
I like the way your jaw opens. I like the way you swallow.
Bruh, yo, daddy, chill. Yo, there's a family channel, bruh. How dare you?
Well, she's eating people. She's eating people. I like the way you chew. I like the way you chew. How about that one? Because technically they don't chew; they just swallow their food whole, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Ducks?
Yeah.
So
he looks at her as she's swallowing a person. Man, that much head, and it's not even the first date.
Yo, family channel. Anyway, let's move on. DonPrime, your number one.
I want droids. I want a B2. I want a B1. I want a droidica. I want some legit battle droids. I want a minimum the B2 we've seen. I want the B1s we've already seen. And then at that point, I mean, if you're gonna do it, give us the Scorpionic droid.
Yes.
Which is basically the giant droidica. So
yep.
Yeah.
Wow. I was just thinking about that. Yeah. That'd be smaller than the Rancor too, right? That one? That particular one would be smaller than the Rancor. But yeah, I would army build the B2s in the heart. Actually, I could see this happening. I could see the B2s being part of May 4th line. Like, this would be perfect. Either I title the Clones 20th anniversary or part of the Mandalorian line. I do not care. I want to army build some B2s.
Yeah. No, man, it's been teased too long. They got to drop some droids, man. They gave us clones. Now we need the opposite. We need some droids.
Yeah, I mean they teased it at the last Sideshow con with the battle droids that they were coming.
It's like, hey, we have the battle droid from Mandalorian. Cool. When is it coming soon? I don't know. Let's move on to the next one.
Never mind what we just showed you. Pay attention to this other stuff.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Never mind Hot Toys. Pay attention to our cheaply crafted animated Anakin and Obi-Wan, where you can clearly see the inadequate stitching, where we do not know what we're doing and we're using piss poor material qualities. Never mind those battle droids.
Oh my God, OG fan, look at this. Can't they just use the Kingpin bite to make this Rancor?
Yes. And finally, the Kingpin will have a worthy battle. Have a worthy opponent.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be glorious.
That would be
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That would be a Kingpin and a half. Kingpin and a half scale. That's how big that Rancor should be.
Kingpin and a half.
Just saying.
Jeez.
Kingpin and a half, like upper torso, no head.
I don't know. We haven't seen the Kingpin in a while. I think we forgot how big the Kingpin actually is.
It's still Kingpin scale though.
Yeah, still Kingpin.
Yeah. It looks like it scales with the quarter scale Spider-Man. It looks normal that way.
Yes.
And he still looks big.
Yeah, the core. He makes his core scale look small. Jesus, it's like this is 1/6.
No,
there you go, Nate. Just put a little costume over the Kingpin and have Boba Fett ride him.
That'll be the only reason why I buy that Kingpin. It's just put a costume. Yeah.
Don't worry, I got some plans.
Just put a bull ring through his nose, add a couple of chains. You're good to go. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Then you could put your Phoenix Boba on top of him while you wait for the other Boba.
That's true. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Which I'm still waiting for the shipping notification. Sideshow, come on. So V,
right,
what is your number one?
Yeah, so this is my number one, and no one said it, and no one's mentioned it. They've maybe mentioned some other things, but well, technically it's been mentioned, but it's the version I'm looking at, and he goes perfectly whatever with Hot Toys has been announced before. So I'm just gonna share my screen to show you.
Okay. Cool.
Who I'm talking about. It's your boy. It's the second coming of Attack of the Clones. Jesus and Kenobi. You can't say no. Goes with Django, right? He comes to the battle. It's the perfect hype figure to drop before Kenobi. You know what I mean? And he's rocking the old style.
Agreed.
Right? In the new Obi-Wan show, he has this style, right? So how you get people hyped for the show? Give him Jesus Kenobi. So this would be like my number one pick. Look at this man. Look at this bad boy. Look at him. How could you say no to him?
He does.
How could you say, oh, so glorious?
Well, he was also. I remember this. He was at his most epic trolling at this. You know, it's like I passed the message off, and he's like, "Good job." You know, when he's being all chained up.
Yeah.
Good job.
So yeah, you could do the death stick scene. See, you can have one of his accessories where he's like waving off the death sticks. And
that lady with the shaved head, is that the same lady from the Senate? She's spying.
Controversy.
Maybe.
And you want to know a little piece of trivia? This kid is in the Matrix. He's the one that programs it. That's
really?
Mouse or whatever.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
and if
Mouse?
you watch this scene, if you watch the scene again, the lady in red is in the club scene too. So
really,
not to the Matrix.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's him. And he's like, "Would you like some death sticks?" I forget how his voice sounds. So I just put a weird voice.
You're right. I need to go home and rethink my life.
Yeah.
Hey, want to buy some death sticks?
Actually, that would make sense. That would make sense why George would bring them in, because Matrix 1 came out before episode 2. It came out around the same time as
99,
99, right? Came out with
99.
Came out a year after Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace was 98.
Look at the bar counter. Look at the bar counter with the blue and red and blue pills.
Oh my God! Wow!
Wow! You just pointed out something that I didn't even notice.
Wasn't Matrix 98, and then this was 99?
No.
Matrix was run 99.
And then Matrix 2 and 3 were what, 2002, 6 months apart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the year of the Matrix.
No,
the
because
video game and all that.
Phantom Menace was 99, and this is 2000.
So this telling me George was a fan of Matrix because
Yeah.
he gave two
Yeah.
choices for the drug dealer here. Like you go home
Yep,
redeem your
look at
life, the red one, or the blue one. Keep up with your the same dirty life you're going with. You know what I mean? I got you.
See, but yeah, this is my number one pick, Jesus. Right here. Look at that. Look at those pearly blue eyes. Can't get him.
Help me, baby Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway,
V's sitting there following.
Now we know what V's looking for on Tender.
Are you sure that page earlier with the bear world wasn't from V?
Exactly. Exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
V,
I'm not an expert hacker at all. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh damn. I blame V though. Okay, so Lane. Oh wait, Lane just disappeared. Lane, are you next? Lane, you want to be next? Lane,
I can be next if you wish me to be.
Okay, there you go. You're next. What's your number one?
Okay, my number one for like anything to come out on May the 5th would be Inquisitors.
Inquisitors.
I want some Inquisitors.
Damn.
That would be good. Which the
That
one
would
from
be my
Obi-Wan
number
or
one.
one from Rebels?
Honestly, I would probably most like the Seventh Sister, Sarah Michelle Gellar from Rebels, the Mirian, because I like the Mirian designs and stuff to those alien species.
Yeah.
I would love the Seventh Sister, but I would just like something Inquisitor because I'm always for the Empire. I love Imperial stuff. Doesn't matter if it's a new one, the third sister, Reva, who looks like, the one we saw the most of in the trailer. Or any of the other ones. I would really like, honestly, them to finally show if Barros Afi actually became an Inquisitor or what happened to her. But, I think I like the Inquisitor's style and design to them. And we are getting the fifth brother, who was in Rebels, also in live action here. So we know he's not at least going to die in this. Because he's got to die years later to Darth Maul. But I would.
No way, dude. Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. Han! That's Han.
That's Han.
Yeah, fam. Dominic Toretto.
That's the other Han.
Fam.
The other Han. The other Han.
Spoilers. God.
So that's who that is. I was wondering. I was like, man.
But
looks
I would definitely. My top thing is I would like to get. It doesn't matter which one, but I would like an Inquisitor or two, because I've always liked the Inquisitorius. And I just think they would be something a little bit unique, even, hey, even let us so that we could send them to look like they're doing spindly helicopter flying with their lightsabers.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think is supposed to be physically possible, but, whether it's the Grand Inquisitor, although admittedly his transformation here from animated to live action is definitely not the smoothest transition that we've seen. As long as he's cool in the series, and stuff, and has some cool moments, I just think they would be something different, Imperial, because I'm all about more Empire stuff.
Man, he still look like he got a big head. I'm sorry, he still looks like.
Well, yeah, I said he looks like a baseball for a head.
Yeah, I feel bad because
but you're talking about a box, the box style art going into live action. You can't always win, so.
Yeah,
I mean, we got a big head individual. If they would have gave us a cone head, I would have been impressed.
Bro, he's bald and beautiful. Don't be hating on him.
No. I'm not hating. I'm just saying he got a big head. That has nothing to do with beauty. It's just massive, bro. It's like how do you get through a door like this,
bruh? I don't.
He don't have
dreams.
He has movies.
I don't mind I don't mind the look they went with.
Let's wait to see what he's like in the series.
Yeah,
because he might have some really cool moments. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll wait to see what happens. I know people are like pushing this to like, yeah, man, we got to push this like the Sonic the Hedgehog thing. And I'm like, that was Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was notoriously bad.
And still bad.
Yeah, that was like a nightmare. Like it was like a nightmare fuel creature that came in. It was like, oh my god, is this a Cthulhu creature? What is it? But
it's a digital nightmare.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, right. It's gonna jump
Five Nights at Freddy's. Word.
Yep.
It was like someone put in actually tried to do Sonic for their film editing senior project.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So bad.
Yeah, Starkiller, right. I'm right there with you. He should have yellow eyes. That's the
I think
one thing I want.
I think they're still working on the CGI and the post stuff with it, because you can tell that the CGI of the ship that was passing through the rain and heading towards the Inquisitor base, that was rough.
It was choppy.
Yeah, the CGI there was rough. Yeah. So they're still working. They're still working on some bugs.
I hope so. They still got time too. So I've seen massive improvements on a lot of different things. So at least we got a trailer. You know what I mean? Instead of like saving it forever.
But
just like Super Bowl, we're waiting for Kenobi. Kenobi.
Yeah.
You're trying to sell us vacations?
Yep,
that was the best.
Damn you, Kenobi! Kenobi!
Oh damn!
You're supposed to sell me the show, not a vacation.
So
you want to buy another draft bear?
Hey, so segueing to cigars and bacon, what is your number one?
I gotta go with you, Nate. I want Boba and Rancor.
Really? Wow, Boba and Rancor for the win. Yeah, that's 2 for Rancor right now. Yeah, I don't mind a Boba.
I want it. I just want to see Hot Toys do it and flex and give us that product. I think that's just it. It would be awesome. Like I said, I put that on a coffee table centerpiece. Enough said.
That would be a centerpiece for like a dining table or something. Not dining. I don't want food to be flying towards.
No, that's like a Maji case coffee table.
Yeah. Coffee table. Yeah. Yep. But I think this would be, respectfully, it would be a little shorter, or it would be shorter than the Rancor from Sideshow. So it would be shorter. It should be able to work if Hot Toys wants to commit to it. And this will be a big flex for May the 4th. I mean, the internet is going to go ballistic with a Rancor 1/6 from Hot Toys. And it'll be a power pose, a glorified power pose. I mean, like, that's easy. So, so Sean Smith says, cigars and bacon, $12.50 for Rancor. So $12.50 for the Rancor. Would that be including the Boba Fett in it? On top of it, writing it to the 2-pack, pretty much a glorified 2-pack. I think $12.50 will work, right?
Might be yeah. Especially if it's a power pose, then that would be about right.
With the Boba Fett, or would it be a little bit more than that?
Maybe a little bit more if we had the Sideshow tax and stuff, but not by much. Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Oh God! If Hot Toys Rancor, we will not hear the last from Kenobi over the hash line.
He'd be so mad.
Oh my God, he would be so mad. Oh my God, I would love to watch that midnight stream, bro. Oh my God,
I'd love to see that announcement during the midnight stream.
Yo,
get a phone call right now. Kenobi will come right in, like, oh. He's like, you guys talking about this Rancor stuff again? What's wrong with y'all? Are you guys on that spikes? Are you guys on that spikes? Come blazing, like, you guys are on that spikes. What's wrong with y'all?
Oh damn! So Sean Smith says it is Boba Fett. Okay, with the Boba Fett, $12.50. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, now for Thermal Detonator. What is your number one?
So you remember that crazy lady who gives Mando his new ship?
Oh no! Really? Oh wow!
Yeah.
The mechanic.
Yeah. The mechanic,
or the mayor's like a little reception guy, the assistant
from Book.
They are hilarious.
Goes,
the Twi'lek.
Yeah. The
Twi'lek.
Oh
yeah, the Twi'lek. Mm-hmm.
They are hilarious.
Talking about the weasel guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love that, man. If we got her with all the little droids as her accessories, I'd buy that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
You kidding me? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, all her droids. I mean, everybody.
And they should also, if they did that, they should do a head sculpt where she has an open mouth, like she's yelling at a droid.
Nice. Good call, young man.
And one where she's missing a tooth.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Look at that. Look at that. Jeez.
The frizzy hair. That's what I want to see Hot Toys do. I mean, I got the afro hair. I want to see how they tackle that. That'd be the miracle.
Baby.
Yeah. If they're gonna do this one, they gotta throw in all the droids. R5, the small little one that
BD.
DD,
Yeah, BD, the pit droids.
Yeah, the pit droid.
Treadwell.
Mm-hmm.
But that Treadwell is supposed to be the Treadwell that was on the Falcon at Hoth.
Yeah, the droids and all the accessories would be like awesome, like the go-to piece for this. I'm like, you can't say no to this because this won't ever come back. All these droids will never come back. It'll be pretty much, honestly, it would be sort of like a Grogu accessory
situation.
Yeah, it's, the Grogu set situation where you get all these little bits and pieces that you're never going to see again with this Grogu once it sells out. This would be the same thing with her with all these droids. When are we going to see these droids ever again through Hot Toys? Yeah,
never.
Have her come with that pull cart, so that way you could reenact that whole scene with the pull cart and the droids and Grogu, and then come with the head sculpt with her missing a tooth.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind this. Now, Jawas, I don't know if they're going to flex with the Jawas from Mandalorian, but that'd be hilarious, though. Not going to lie. That would be hilarious. That's right, Single Star Writer. She would sell if the only way you can get the droids, win-win for Hot Toy sales. Like Kenobi's going to have to purchase this one because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to purchase it for all those droids. Also, the ex-Jawa lover, bro.
Wow. Yes, he has to be furry. He has a lot of hair.
Don't you know it, baby?
Oh man,
she must have found him on that Bear World site.
Yo, Daddy too.
It's over.
A lot of shirtless men around.
I thought it was a workout site.
Yo, true story though. That they're gonna live down. Like it's gonna be future bench though. That hey, I'm that Bear World site. I'm like,
yeah,
like it's like people that have.
Hey Nate.
Will not
at least it's not police. At least it's not Police Academy in the Blue Oyster Bar.
Oh, bruh.
Oh.
Oh man, I love the stream. Okay, so we need OT Greedo.
That's a good one.
Will that happen? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I'll probably buy it if he's all burned to hell. If he's all burned to hell, I'll probably buy it. Yeah,
just with a gunshot.
Yep,
saying Han shot first. What happened?
Oh, damn. That would be hilarious. Okay, final comment before we head to Loco Lu's number one. Sean Smith. Nate with Obi-Wan Kenobi and all the Book of Boba Fett, and we still got Doctor Strange, Thor 4, Dan. 23 is going to be bad, and Batman 23. Bad. We're gone, bro.
Dude, we don't even have the Spiderman.
Oh, I mean, that's not even talking to other companies.
Yeah.
Like Halo.
Forgot about it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lou, as Lou would always say, what wallet?
What wallet? I don't know what you're talking about. This to me does not exist. It's already been sucking in by the black hole that loops into loopholes. So regardless of where you think your wallet's at, it's not existent. It's been torn by the fabric of 1/6 scale collectibles. Just saying.
Well, that would be a crazy flex, though. Sean Donnelly right here. Like, it would be a crazy flex, but it would probably happen. If it's with Mando, it probably will happen. You know, it's a fight with Mando. Oh, yeah. The whole Mudhorn thing with Battle Damage Mandalorian. Yeah.
Yep. That's funny he says that. It's funny he says that. Because that's my number one.
That's your number one? Which one? The Mudhorn or the Battle Damage?
2-pack. Mudhorn with Battle Damage Mando.
No way. Really?
That's funny. He said that. That's my number one, because one, we're getting that Grogu pack, right? We have Grogu in different poses, and all we need is just one piece of Grogu with his head closed, his eyes closed, him inside the pram, and his hand up, and you could just recreate that whole scene with the vibro blade and him on the floor, like, okay, I'm down for the count, I'm getting my butt whooped, and that's it. Like that's my number one, because I can get me a battle damaged Mando where he actually gets his emblem. And it's the second monster we actually see, like a second, big alien. We saw that one that was in the water from the first episode, and then we see this bad boy in the next.
Wow.
So
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we do get this, because Hot Toys loves to flex on these Mando figures, especially just Mando himself with another piece with him, like the blurgs. If Hot Toys want to flex again May the 4th, I could see this happening. But it's actually, if we get this over to Rancor, I'll be okay, because it's a cool animal piece. It's a cool animal piece, and it'd be something easy to get done. But because you don't need to add any articulation to it, it'll be another
power pose.
Power pose, yeah.
Rotocast hollow. Yep, Rotocast and hollow. That's the way to go.
But all right, guys, that is the end for our What If segment on May the 4th, 2022. What figures we want to see for this year for pre-order release, because from what we saw last year with May the 4th, they put out 4 pre-orders. So we're probably going to see a similar situation this year for May the 4th with 4 different pre-orders. That's why I wanted to do a What If 4 situation, which ones we would like to see. Personally, for me, like I said, the Rancor Boba Fett is definitely my number one pick. I will, because we already saw Mando on a blurg. Why not a Boba Fett on a freaking Rancor?
Perfect, man. I'd love, man. Can you imagine people's minds if they release that? Just people.
You know what I'm surprised about? No one said that. Someone mentioned it, but it wasn't on their list. But they mentioned it. Jedi Starfighter, Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, yeah. I feel like
that's the same Anakin. That's the same Anakin we're getting. You just take off the armor piece.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, the Jedi Starfighter.
The Starfighter itself.
The ship.
Starfighter?
The ship.
Yeah, but it was already stated that it wasn't going to get made because it would be too much R&D for it.
Yeah, but this is the whole point of the stream. We'll see. What if? Like, what if? You know what I mean? It's
no, I got you. I got you. No, I got you. I got you. What if they changed their mind and said, okay, we said we're going to do it, then we do it. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But now, if they do the Mando's Naboo Starfighter.
Oh my God!
Come on,
yo,
the Razor Crest. All right, I'll give it that. That's way too big. You can't do that. But the Starfighter, the Naboo
Starfighter, yeah.
That's good point. Yeah,
you can kind of do it. You know what I mean?
That will be a big flex for May the 4th, and it's Mando with it too. Mando's on that damn thing.
Yep.
Yes.
So
well, remember, I mean, the last flex they did also the diorama. You know, the hideout.
Yeah,
we haven't seen anything from that.
Yeah.
That's
we're never going to see anything from that.
I know. I put that on Earth.
Yeah.
When I knew better, but I couldn't help it.
It's like the weirdest diorama. It's just like one building that you can't go into. It's just like, here it is, just this. And I'm like,
Single Songwriter points out a flex that we should get. TIE Fighter with TIE Pilot for $1,000.
That's pretty cheap if you get that.
Maybe just the cockpit.
Yeah.
For $1,000. Wow.
They do have it though. They do.
That is cheap. Not gonna lie, that is cheap. For a 1/6 TIE Fighter, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Because that thing is bigger than the Jedi Starfighter, right?
Well, not total size of it. Maybe with
taller. It's taller, obviously.
It's taller, right?
With the wing, but...
Well, proper 1/6 scale, the solar panels on a TIE Fighter would be 6 feet across each.
What is it? Oh, they had the picture of it. Let me show you it.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even think about this. the Mando is flying this thing. You know, it'd be ridiculous though. They make this, and then in the next season we get the new paint job, Mando paint job, and I'm like, oh damn, what was the point of buying this one?
Damn it! I can't believe they blow it up again. Just a trait that keeps happening.
Yeah, Sean Smith. When Hot Toys made the bat, it was 1/12 scale, not 1/6 scale, though.
Yeah, that thing was massive too.
Yeah, they did have the 1/6 scale bat though, like at a Comic-Con.
Really?
So as a flex move, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to get the. Where was it?
Wow.
Yeah, here it is. This is what it looks like. This is what they're showing.
You can go share it.
Yeah, I got you. So here's the bat and compare the size. What Hot Toys was going to do. Wait, I think that's 1/12. No, that's 1/6. That's all of them.
That's 1/6, bro.
Yeah. So they did have it, and they're flexing on it. So you have all the vehicles lined up.
I'm worried that's going to be the Batmobile, bro. I'm worried that's going to be the Batmobile. It's just teased. Look at it. It looks so pretty. And then they don't release it. That's just my biggest worry, bro.
Dude, they had. I mean, you have so many other options too, though. So if Hot Toys doesn't do it, you got what? Queen. True. You got Jazz.
Yeah,
and then,
Queen, Jazz, and what? J&D.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past them. It's like everyone's getting it.
Yeah, it's the race wars for who pulls out the best Batmobile.
Yeah.
All right, hey guys. I wanted to drop a few things before we end the stream, though. This is some news, and also I want to drop some pictures that Bob Dylan shared with us. It's they're hilarious.
Ooh.
It's more to what happened with in the beginning of the stream where we were talking about how Hot Toys doesn't drop any Poe Damerons. Here it is. This is another one. A lightsaber? Does that mean I'm a Jedi?
Oh my god!
Man. Come on.
They did us dirty with that. Every
day I look at that.
Yeah. They did us dirty with it. He deserved.
Yeah, he got screwed.
They screwed him over, man.
His character,
hard.
Forget even him being force sensitive. His character just got screwed over in The Last Jedi because he was turned from interesting character, guy who probably should have had, even if Rey was the main character, probably should have had the most interesting character arc over the entire trilogy, to a joke.
I said no Hot Toys collector ever.
Well, no, technically we might be able to say that at least to everybody who's trying to buy all the EndGame. Since when Loki comes out, that one will actually be finished. It'll take them like 3 years.
So I wanted to bring this up. Bob Dylan. So from the Justin stream, right? Bob Dylan said that Justin just dropped his contact. Says the Queen Studios Joker, will be around $790 sculpted, with $1,600 rooted.
Just like their quarter scale statue.
Yo,
not happening.
I'm like, I've been saying this. I'm like, because Queen Studios says it's going to be affordable, right? But affordable to their line of customers. To their line of customers.
Some of their statues, man.
That's a mortgage.
No. The collectors, the line of collectors that collect Queen Studio statues for bungles of money, $790 or $1,600 is like a drop in the bucket for them.
Nate,
for the statues they spend, right?
Nate, I need to put in context here for a second because that's insane.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that the quarter scale, more expensive white suited Black Widow statue that is a full quarter scale statue was like $865. So that
wait, that was $865? Wow.
$865 or $895, something like that. I forget. I'd have to look it back here. Give me 1 second. Because I have that.
Some of the quarter
I
scales
have that actually ordered.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these quarter scales,
It's
you're right.
up
Lane.
there with the. They're
Like,
pricing it with their quarter
it
scale
isn't that
Heath
long
Ledger
ago
Joker.
That one was that isn't. Yeah, it's more than the figure will be.
Yeah,
more
it's
than
more because the quarter scale Joker that Queen Studio announced.
so a long time ago. That was like a year.
All right,
and a half
man.
ago.
Yeah, you know, I'm already pitching my my tent over at Hot Toys. I'm like, yo, Howard, I will always be with you, always. Like freaking like the ending of Titanic. Always will be with you.
No, it's the bodyguard.
Okay.
It's like Howard is Michael. Howard is the bodyguard, and Nate is Whitney Houston.
Okay, guys. So here's how much I'm paying for it. So the white suit Black Widow, which is the lower production run alternate version, including just with being a little extra because I didn't pay in full, it's $819 plus shipping.
Wow.
So that is only about $23 less for that figure. And this thing was available, I think, in October or November of last year. So it's not that long ago.
Damn.
Their 1/6 the Queen Studios 1/6 Joker, those prices, that's more than their 1/4 Heath Ledger Joker statue that Queen Studios is making with the rooted and sculpted hair.
Yeah, because the sculpted hair was $640. Now, admittedly, this was but even taken
and the rooted hair, hair was like $1,250, like that. Yeah. And then you're telling us that your 1/6 scale is going to be $790 for sculpted, and then rooted is $1,600.
Get out of here!
No way, you're out of your mind.
Just keep on walking, guys.
Yeah, but think of the quality, though.
I don't care, B. I don't care for a scale figure. What the quality is.
This is gonna be.
Think about it. It'll have single jointed arms. It'll have.
Now you trolling hard, bro.
Yeah. That's gonna be me in the back.
That has me afraid here a little bit. Just hearing something like that, because like they're supposed to be working on that third scale Harley Quinn, like maybe the Margot Robbie one. That has to be like.
$790. You out of your damn minds, Queen?
For one version, the cheaper version. Remember, that's the cheaper version.
Remember, Queen Studios is not for the people.
Guys, this has me terrified now. Does this mean because like they're supposed to be having come later this year a third scale? I think it's supposed to be Margot Robbie, Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn. Is that thing going to be like J&D money that they're going to try and be charged?
Just for you, Lane. Just for you.
Oh no.
Yeah, thanks.
Howard saw their prices and he went back and told everybody, "Don't worry, fellas, we're good.
We're safe. We're safe.
We're good. We're good."
No. Howard's like, guess what? We're getting more customers now, folks.
Are they getting a production? Are each of these like 200 and 100 or 250? 200 for one and 50 for the other for production run for being that expensive? I mean, I want to hear. I want to pay attention here in a little bit because the Paradox Nerd has them on right now with one of the reps, so they might be giving. They're talking actually about the Ledger quarter scale right now, but I'm guessing he's going to be talking about this at some point.
Y'all think that's expensive?
Regardless of what they talk about, that right there is saying I could appreciate it from afar.
Listen, wait until you see the prices on their Batmobile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
baby. Right now. This is Hot Toys right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to go through it no more.
I'm feeling like a shame because I was saying like 350 to 400.
Now, real talk though, if this is true, it's coming from Justin, and he's having a stream right now. If that is true, it's still going to be $790, almost $800 with the rooted hair, $1,600 on the sculpt and the rooted hair. Hot Toys won. Hot Toys won. I'm going with Hot Toys. Yo.
Yep.
And that's just their first one. Later down the road, could any of the others be more expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
think of
they're
Neo,
gonna do
right?
Gandalf. If you have to choose between the Asmus like Crown Series,
There's no choice.
That's
There's no choice.
$1,200 for a Gandalf with the hair.
Yeah.
You gotta
You
go
know,
Asmus.
I wanted to end this 20 minutes ago, but thanks to freaking Bob Dylan, I appreciate the
Thank
intel.
you, sir.
I had to run this another 10 minutes, but I gotta end the stream now so I can head to work and pay for these.
Make
hot
money for your Queen feet, $1,600 Queen Studios rooted hair joker. You already know it's time to put 20 hours a week for the next like 3 months.
I mean,
And the
but,
thing,
I mean,
we
I'll
were
just be
complaining
honest.
about the Blitzway Ecto 1.
Oh my god.
That makes that seem cheap in comparison.
So Paradox
Yep.
Nerd does have a Queen Studios rep.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that.
Also. So hey, if Justin came out and said it was going to be $790, $1,600, maybe it was like a quick shot. Maybe it's not true, but hey, it's from Justin.
Maybe it's his
so I'm
conversion in Australia,
yeah, that too. So
Oh yeah.
which still is going to be expensive.
Usually,
That's still a lot.
no, usually when Justin talks about pricing, he uses USD. Because that's his audience. That's his target audience.
That's still scary though. But all right, guys, I gotta go. Remember,
guys.
we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy, and may the weapons be with you always.
Always.
Without Queen Studios.
Later, everyone.
Later.
Take care.
Good job, Thermal.
Goodbye.
Hot Toys forever. Hot Toys forever. Queen Studios. Goodbye.
Nah, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Everybody,
Bring it back to 90s.
peace.
Bring it back to 90s. I Puff Daddy.